Jaco. Jaco.
Pizza. Pizza.
What?
Pizza.
I do not understand you, boy.
Worry yourself, I'm moving. I understand the pizza.
Artist, since when you with Little Caesar?
If it ain't super, me you want it.
Little Caesars are the deals, pepperoni and cheese. Hot and ready, yes please. Have you ever tried these? Hot and steamy, quick and easy. I eat Little Caesars pizza daily. Pepperoni lunch combo, hammer going Dumbo. Hammer spending my money, cash on the narrow. Hot and ready in a minute, dice no gimmick. If you don't get it in a minute, it's free. I promise I ain't joking. I for real is a steal of a deal. Anytime you get your meal, pizza hot and melting cheese. Do you want one of these? Yeah. Wheel.
So you telling me if the pizza not ready in a minute or less, I get it for free?
The answer is yes.
You lie.
I'll go in for one.
Pizza.
Only like we had to scrape up and buy this pizza.
Yo, this better work, you know. This is my last money to travel home.
Don't worry, now I go work. You're gonna never be able to go no pizza in that miniature. JS, you know the plan?
Yeah, we stolen.
Lisa, if it start to go downhill, you know what to do, right?
Yes, I remember.
Alright, Tony, let me go. Hi, good afternoon. Which one of them pizza is the 1 minute or free?
Hi, good afternoon. We have the pepperoni, the cheese, the Hawaiian, the trim meat, and the lunch combo.
I had the most money, so I choose the pizza. Pepperoni, please.
Your 1 minute starts now.
Excuse, if I was to eat a hot pizza in the cold, it would still be hot?
I don't really.
The oven. How hot will it have it on to make the pizza?
To tell you the honest truth, I don't.
Question. How much pepperoni actually on the pepperoni pizza?
Well, so I never really count how much.
Oh yeah. Wait. Again, I cry.
All you crazy, yes, your pizza under 1 minute.
All you know, I had to walk home
Well, at least I better be full. At least we try again next time.
Pizza.
Jazz Sound Off at Sunset, the cooler food-inclusive event that's got everyone talking. 6 p.m. Saturday, April 4th, Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, the heart of San Fernando. A showdown you will never forget. Letitia Sylvester and Nisa. Ansel Valley and Tazaya O'Connor. Misha Xavier and Candice Caton. Team TNT versus Team MAC.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Enter the Coliseum. General food inclusive tickets just $250. VIP food inclusive tickets just $350. Bring your coolers. No oversized coolers or glass bottles allowed. Choose your champion. Tickets to Jazz Sound Off at Sunset are available at Bagalito Enterprises, Eastgate Mall, Long Circular Mall, and C3 Center, Michaels and Jody's Gulf City, and online at ticketgateway.com. Jazz Sound Off at Sunset, the cooler food inclusive event that
This year, we gather again for Jazz in Red. One stage, one unforgettable night on April 5th at the Cipriani College in Valsaine, featuring sax appeal from Detroit, international jazz vocalist Ashley Pizzotti, Juné, Devon Stewart, Natasha Joseph, Johan Chakari, Dane Galston, Chrison Joseph, the I Am Jazz Orchestra, and the powerful sound of Freetown Collective. Because at the I Am Jazz Festival, music is not just entertainment. It is our love language. It's a love affair.
The new stuffed crust cheddar flavor has a stuffed crust covered in cheese, now loaded with an irresistible cheddar flavor inside and out. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza,
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
The #1 podcast in Trinidad. Legal. Drop you again. It's Sunday.
We're not supposed to have music behind us.
Oh Lord. Where you going, boy?
That's the old one.
That's the old one.
Yeah. The one you started the show with. In the video. Yeah.
You know, I never load up the music alone.
Okay. So you need to fix that. So
Right.
we
So
don't
the same music from here.
Correct.
From the intro.
Mhm.
Right. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, remind me of that.
We don't have to linger though. You can just,
You take some bums. Take some bums.
Drop you again.
Listen. Hold on there.
So you'll remember JD can multitask. So even if you had to fix our mic, I don't know, it's just weird.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
And we up. You understand? Tomorrow is a holiday.
Not for us.
Well,
you know, yeah. What's
it's a
the
holiday
what's
for
the
me.
holiday? What's the holiday tomorrow?
That's shameful.
That's shameful. Start the show properly now.
That is very
You'll
shameful.
You'll come back.
That's shameful. That is shameful.
Yeah.
My apologies. We'll have the music running next week, please God. But you know how it is go. You know it is go.
Let me say good night to some people down there now. Good night to Marsha. Good night to JJ. Move it on up. Good night to Lisa, Marsha. Good night to Laurelie, Popali, and Anicia.
Easy Uzara JJ moving on up.
I just saw JJ.
Yeah,
I didn't see
JJ,
moving
yeah.
on up, so I wasn't sure if it was.
Wait a minute, it's
moving
not
on up. It's JJ, just another JJ.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was moving on up. Hey JJ, what's up? Good evening. Welcome. We have any first timers? If you're in YouTube, please YouTube drop us a little comment. Let us know you're watching us.
Thanks,
Thank you
YouTube.
so much.
Shelly Ann on YouTube told us it's Shouter Baptist holiday. Yeah, I think since I left school, I just I don't keep abreast with anything. I don't know what is what. I don't know what.
You know school clothes?
For what? Easter?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, it would have to be.
It would have to be for Easter.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, it would have to be for you for Easter. Yeah, but for YouTube.
Babe. Jeez.
Have to be for Easter. Hey, listen, we want to say thank you so much. We're gonna get into the we well inside already. We started sponsor hour, but we know we have to touch base with Olia. You look lovely.
Thank you so much. My face is up here though.
No, I'm looking at your whole suit.
Okay.
So I can
Okay, cool. Thanks.
do a little model and show them.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
You
Good night.
you ever wanted to be a model?
No. I don't like people looking at body parts.
All little girls, it's not about body parts. We
Well,
think
that's
model
why
just-
I didn't want to be a model. Whatever you say is about, that's what I thought it was about, and I don't want to be a model.
all little girls wanted to be a model at some point.
Can be all because I just said no. Hi, Sadie. Sadie says, jumping back and forth from YouTube.
Jumping back and forth.
We appreciate you still, wherever you're watching from YouTube or Facebook. It's very cold in here, in case people wondering what they're drinking. We're just drinking some tea.
Some hot tea.
Yeah,
Hot tea.
because it's cold.
Yeah, a little chilly.
A little chilly.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we want to say the weekend is still weekending. Last night, what we did last night?
Hey, big up Destra Garcia.
Shout out to Destra one time. Montreal in the business, in the place, Canada. Montreal is always cool. So we went to Destra's event last night. It was, excuse me.
Too short?
It was too short. Best to call it that. But it's called
It was too short. You know,
Reflections.
yeah, reflecting on reflections. You know, like when you're listening to a nice song and it's like finish already. But I understand, I feel like you give people just enough so that if they're thinking about coming again and again and again, and like, yeah, I definitely need to take in another event or whatever it is, because it was short but perfect. Not get them a little, had them coming back for more.
Yeah, shout out to Destra. It was awesome.
Hey, Devon.
I believe that she was in her element when she was doing worship songs. You could tell she loved Helen Baylor. She did.
She loved the she called it as a word, but we would just call it choruses.
Choruses.
She called it something, remember, when she went into that whole kind of praise
melody
thing?
something.
Yeah.
But she her energy, because I mean, the soca is in her, so I think she really started to open up when she started to do like the soca praise of vibes.
It was nice. I liked everything. Devon, so you were at the show. So he says, awesome show. Night, Nisa, that voice, wow.
Nisa, you're
I just
real
wanna
tear up the place, boy, Dread boy. Wee.
I don't, when people say what they say from the crowd, I just have to really go with you guys, because the stage mix, and then the stage mix is always different from the house mix. But all I would say is, if people heard and if people were blessed by whatever, I am just blessed. Sadie says, I'm so sad I missed last night. Sadie, this show was good.
Last year was real good. This one
show
was better.
Was good. Devon said great production. Yeah, it was nice. It's I learned a lot of lessons from her as well. I did tell her we would chat more about it when she comes down. But I learned a lot of lessons. If you all know me, I can't perform to save my life and a half.
Yeah. Good night, Robert. Robert says, just remember when I brought you to Montreal.
Montreal. I never been to Montreal.
I've been to Montreal once, but if I could I thought it wasn't Bandit and them. Wasn't Bandit King Bandit and them brought me to Montreal?
I don't know who Bandit is.
I think I went with.
He's saying yes.
Is Bandit and them? No, Devon said yes.
Yeah.
Devon Baker said yes.
Oh, Devon is responding. So who brought you to Montreal?
Robert Jones.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Robert remind me, but I think I went there with Bandit and them at Chinese Laundry. I can't remember why, because my road manager was with me, I believe. I was 23, man, but
you had a road manager?
Laundry was my road manager.
Wow.
Chinese Laundry.
Okay.
For a little while, for a little spin.
You a superstar.
Then I had a bodyguard.
You had a bodyguard? Why?
Me and Precious, huh?
Why?
Because we were something to be
Anyway.
Yeah, all I remember about Montreal being is very, 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 very cool. That is all. That is all, and it wasn't even winter. It wasn't winter, Yeah. I'll tell you.
Devon, he said, I saw JD all in shock in front, and I'm a musician. I'm taking your word for it. I don't think I want to hear the playback, but I take your word for it. We had a good time. The cast looked great. Everybody showed up 100%. The work that went into the production, I feel like every time I do a show, I feel like we could use 2 weeks after. 2 weeks before the show, so that we could really get the show together. But it was still great.
Yeah, it was awesome. Let me drop a bomb for that show one time, all right? All right, guys, let me start the show. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Fry Bake and Live Show. Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. We are here. You understand? Well, it's not Saturday because last night, obviously, we went to the Destra event. I think next week, Saturday, we're not going to be on the pod either. We're going to be back here next week, Sunday.
Yeah, because it's jazz season as well.
It's jazz season,
we have a couple events coming up. Yeah.
He says very busy. All right?
I am.
Yeah. So listen, if we ask you this favor, if you are watching and you enjoy this show, we just ask you to, nothing major, just like or comment. But the big one is if you can just share this live, that will be awesome. All our supporters, all our regular watchers, they share the live. They know every week when they come through, they share the live because that helps the algorithm to get the show out and, to more people and that kind of thing. But the engagement is also good. So you can just like if you're on Facebook, like it. And if you're on YouTube, you could just probably take the link and, send it in our WhatsApp group or something like that. We appreciate you so much. We are in sponsor time. We want to say thank you so much to Little Caesars, our premier sponsor for Fry Bake and Lime. And Little Caesars always hot and ready. But guess what? In 1 minute, it is absolute 1 minute. or it is absolutely free. And these are the items where you could get you 1 minute of free pizza: the pepperoni pizza, the cheese pizza, the hula Hawaiian, the 3-meat treat, and the pepperoni lunch combo. Walk in, and if they take more than a minute, you walk out with a free pizza.
Pizza.
Believe that. And also they have the double deal. All right, no, the double delivery deal, which is only $175, but this is only for online. All right, so if you make your purchase through online, you pay $175 and you get these 2 specialty pizzas. You don't know. And this is still pumping. By popular demand, you have your, Nisa?
All right, this is the Carnival specialties. So, of course, they are hot and ready pizza, limited time, but they are still on. I can't see all the pizzas. I'm seeing like a hula Hawaiian. I'm seeing a vegetarian because I'm seeing olives and mushrooms. Is it mushrooms? Then I'm seeing, it looks like a salami or pepperoni. And the last one on the side, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that look like a meat with a
Like a
burger
meat
meat,
lover
pepperoni, meat lover something. And this one is the pepperoni with burger meat. So
yeah.
this is really in demand because all I don't want that to go away is only $95. All right. So thank you so much to Little Caesars. We're going to touch base with the promoters of this event in just a second.
Yes, ma'am. Let me say goodnight to Oshania. She just came in. If you
Easy,
don't know
Oshan.
if you don't know who she is, she's one of our how to put it? She's the eyes on the board, so she will let us know and remind us that you guys have to share the live because that's all we need you guys to do. Share the live, let somebody know that Fried Bacon Lime is on. Good night to Cassius. Cassius is also in the building. He's on YouTube. I guess it's a vibe from YouTube. Good night to everyone on YouTube. All right, so we're gonna talk to the promoter, I believe, of Jazz in Red, because we're still in sponsor time, and then we're gonna start the show. With the topic after 8 p.m. So Jazz in Red, a love affair, which means, you would feel out of place if you don't pour on red, right? So Jazz in Red, a love affair, it is happening on April the 5th. I believe that is Sunday coming. I think it's Sunday coming. It's a food inclusive event and surprises all night. Let me tell you who the cast is. Dane Galston, Ashley, just one name, Ashley from the USA. Dane Galston is Trini, so big up Trini squad one time. Duvon Stewart, I believe he's on pan. We have Junae from the UK, Johan Chakri for the pan lovers out there, and Natasha Joseph. Sax Appeal from the USA, Freetown Collective, and many, many more. It's happening at the Cipriani Labor College in Valsayn. Doors open at 5 p.m. Show starts at 5:30 p.m. We have parking. Don't worry about that. Tickets are on sale if you haven't gotten your tickets as yet at www.islandetickets.com. I went to see my daddy this afternoon, and they asked me, how much for the ticket? So I say, okay, daddy wants to come to the jazz event. That's good. So that should be 2 tickets in the bag. So it's happening on is it Saturday? I keep messing up Saturday or Sunday.
I think it's
April the 5th. Check your calendars. We're going to talk to the promoter in a few. Ocean says, Nisa, you looked amazing last night. Girl, thank you so much. I put my things together. I just want to big up everybody in Arima because they see me walking all over the place looking for clothes and it just work out. So big up all of you. Good night, Sharon. We getting ready to
call Kevin one time.
To call, but you just say we getting ready to go in with him.
Yeah,
it's not time.
It's not
Hi,
time.
Erla. She says pleasant evening, JD and Nisa. And Shelly says I loved your dress. A very affordable dress. Very affordable.
You're all in last night. Nisa and Desha concert was so awesome, my boy. It was so good, Hey, Kevon. Who's this?
What's up?
Kevon, yeah?
Kevon Lafleur in the flesh.
Kevon Lafleur in the flesh, man. We want to say thank you so much for sponsoring this hour and the next hour of Fried Bacon Lime. But we talking about Jazz in Red.
Yeah.
We're talking about I Am Jazz Festival, right?
I Am Jazz Festival. That's correct, man.
Listen, the jazz people are saying that your promotion, this I Am Jazz Festival, is now one of the go-to or looking forward to.
One of the staple events, yeah.
Staple events. How you feel about that?
Well, I will say it's a labor of love. So I'm hoping that is the case. This is our 6th edition. And so we would have made sure that every year we try to do it better and better and better and better. So I'm really hoping that, this year is the Mecca. This is the I Am Jazz. This is like the heights of I Am Jazz for the past, 6 years. So definitely, if it's a staple and if it's something that, most persons look forward to, is because we would have really spent some time and effort building, what we think is the ideal event,
Yeah, congrats on that, Kevin, because you said 6 years, and I'm like, how is it 6 years?
Yeah, go on.
Already. I still remember the first one. I remember the second one. I remember every one, because I guess it's just one of those events that you really, yes, I've been a part of a couple of them, but outside of that, it's just a great event. It's a nice space to lime. You get great music. Your booths are always phenomenal. Everybody that is selling something, advertising something on those grounds, it just always adds such a good vibe to the entire experience, So let us know what the people could look forward to.
Sorry, Nisa, that's what I wanted to ask. If somebody never came to a Trinbagonian jazz events, what can you paint the atmosphere for me for them?
Sure. So our jazz event is slightly different to the traditional Trinidad jazz event. So I would have designed the event to resemble something like like a inclusive event. Well, this year we actually having it food inclusive,
right?
But it feels very premium, and it's a modern twist on jazz festivals, right? So you're going to see a lot of people advertising their brands. You're going to see a lot of interaction between brands that you know, brands that you don't know. And this year, with the inclusion of food, you will probably be tasting some stuff that you would have tasted before, but not in the way that you would have tasted it as well too, right? This particular jazz event, every year we do it differently. So we have a different color every year. So the whole concept is see jazz through color, right? So if you could picture you walking into a space for the first time, the same space, right? But for the first time, every year is like a new experience. It's like you're experiencing this venue for the first time every single year.
Yeah.
So the decor changes, the color changes, along with the artists and those things. But it's a new experience, because what jazz is for me is like improvisation of music. But then we take it a step further with improvising the venue itself, right? So you must never feel the same way coming to the I Am Jazz Festival for 2 years in a row, right? But always feel as though, this is improv. You must look left, look right, see something different, see somebody different, right? Have a new experience.
Dress code.
So dress code this particular year, because of the event, is a themed as Jazz in Red. And I'm expecting persons, of course, to come in their finest red dress.
Everybody had to be in red. That gonna look bad, because normally you just see people in white, and then,
Well, last year was jazz and blue, so they did blue.
Last year was jazz and blue.
Yeah.
But red gonna look
Jazz
like a
is
fire
blue.
boy.
Jazz is blue, yes.
Red gonna look good.
Yes, jazz and red. So you can come in your full red dress. You can come in red earrings. You can come in a red shoes. You can come in white and red.
And red, thank
have
you.
some element
Something
of
red.
Yes. Now, be warned. The theme red also comes with that whole love affair scenario, and you can either fall in love when you end up there, right? You could bring the person who you're in love with, right? Or you could come and fall in love with the music and the people around you, because it's going to be an atmosphere of pure love and pure excitement.
Yeah, I love the cast this year. What I genuinely like about your cast is that you never forget to leave out pan. Yeah, I know that Trinidad, we say we are the land of the steel pan, and it could easily be just left out, and also the conversation of jazz. I think it's always changing, because some people think it's this when it's not this and it's that. But I love how you described what jazz is to you. It's almost like it's just a painting, and it's just take it in, it doesn't necessarily mean one standard thing. And I like that you bring the instruments, the local instruments, and great voices together every single year. Is there one act? Who's your favorite act this year? You can tell me, whisper.
Yeah, the acts, the performances this year, we had to think really long and hard, because of the team, how to make everything come together, right? So I'll tell you, We have sax appeal. Now, sax appeal didn't
You're breaking up a little
right?
bit. You're breaking up a little bit.
You broke up a little bit there, Kevon.
Oh, sorry. Wow, I am in Maracas,
Okay.
by the beach,
Oh,
trying to. Just trying to catch a vibe. Just trying to catch a vibe.
Oh,
You know, be inspired and stuff.
You're a real sexy man. You only beach in the middle of any night?
Any night, yes. But yes, so sax appeal, right? If you think about the word sax appeal, right, and you know, you replace a few letters, you can see what this is doing, right?
Yeah, I feel
but
it.
he demonstrates the love of music through the saxophone, right? So that's one. Then
Ooh, breaking up again.
Keep on breaking me up, boy.
Breaking up again.
Yeah, I said he gone
I
there.
think he gone there.
He gone there earlier. Look at the time.
This year.
Kevin, we missed you. We missed you.
You break up real bad.
Ashley Pizzotti, and if you haven't got to go out,
You're not hearing us.
Yeah. Kevin.
Right, so you hear me now?
No, but we didn't hear nothing you said from when you
Sex
say
appeal.
when you tried not to say sex appeal.
Okay. All right. I am paused. I have stopped now. So let me tell you, you heard when I said
Nah, you're going.
All right. So
yeah.
Try calling me. Let me see if I could call you back on
Normal call?
Normal call. Let me try normal call.
Because you're breaking up.
Yeah, let me try a normal call here.
Okay.
Because we don't want to miss this information, all right?
Right. So while we wait for JD to call back, Kevon Lafleur, the promoter of the I Am Jazz Festival this year, they're having Jazz in Red. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. We were talking earlier about events, and if people are getting tired of events, the same old. I just think jazz events are really, really nice. Walk with your chair. That's another thing you could do.
Yeah,
walk with your
walking
chair,
with
be
their chairs.
comfortable, taking the music. Good night, Mama.
All right, let me see. We getting it now.
You're here.
Okay, nice, lovely,
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yes, I was saying that this year I had to bring somebody totally different, and very strange that I have to say that for a jazz vocalist in a jazz festival, right? Because with Trinidad, we like to hear a little soca jazz.
Yeah, boy.
We like to hear. Listen, we will turn any soca tune into a jazz song and come and dance it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But this year, I wanted to bring somebody who could sing pure jazz.
Nice.
And you're talking about somebody, who will class up with Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, that level and that class. She's scat, she sings and she just has a very nice personality. And she is well studied in terms of the jazz and that genre of music. And she's coming from out of Miami, right? So
Nice.
she studied in, I think it was Berkeley, one of those places. But I really needed to bring somebody to fuse pure jazz with what we do, because I believe that our local artists, jazz and even any type of artist, could stand up with any particular artist you could put out there in terms of performance, in terms of delivery, and connecting with the audience. So I really wanted to have a wide range of both local and international acts this year, right?
Right.
Added to the cast, we did Junie, who is a returning, she's a Trinidadian who lives in the UK and is just returning specifically for this jazz festival.
Nice.
What?
So we're going to hear her. She's a powerful vocalist, Junie, right? And we also have, Freetown Collective is going to be at the event, in a big way. I don't want to nearly sell out, how we're going to present him.
I got you.
But you need to be there to experience how we're going to present Freetown Collective and the entire band, Freetown Collective, this year. It's not going to be Freetown as you're accustomed to seeing them, because it's a jazz festival.
Oh.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to be presenting them in a very unique way. All right? We're going to have a 15-piece orchestra, that's going to be performing, jazz music. So it's a lot of, like really great musical moments that's going to happen.
Nice. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's sounding like it's going to be a scene.
Yeah, it is. Listen, come prepared to be blown away with all the senses. your taste, your sight, what you hear, and you come expected to feel the butterflies in the stomach, when you hear certain songs. We're gonna have a sing along section, it's gonna be a moment that you can only experience if you're there, and you don't want to hear about it.
Right.
That's all I have to say. You want to be in the room when this happening because it's never gonna happen twice. That's what jazz is.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
correct. I like that. It's never going to happen twice. I like it a lot. Thank you so much, Kevon.
Kevon, thank you so much. Where they can get the tickets and how much for them real quick?
Sure. So tickets are $450 at the moment. Of course, at the door it's going to be about $550 for the tickets. So you want to get your tickets before. You can get tickets at all the Cache outlets in Trinidad. You can get tickets at King's Lounge Barber Spa, Simon's Music Supply, Sasu in Shogunas, Bagolito in Long Circular, and Grand Bazaar and C3. Right. So we have quite a few places, and you can also get it on Island Tickets. That's just go online and you log on and you can purchase the tickets there as well too. You can also call me at 380-1222 and I will figure out how to get a ticket to you.
Nice.
Right? I just want everybody there because, sometimes when you produce events, you wish more and more persons can see the event because you spend so much time to plan and to execute, and it's new music you're putting together, and then the rehearsals and all these different things. So you want more persons to experience what this one moment that you're going to put on for one night. So if I have to drive to Toko to bring a ticket for you, I will come to Toko.
And he means it earlier. He means it 100%.
Yeah. I want to do a ticket giveaway tonight, man.
Serious?
Okay.
All right, so you know what to do. If you're given, we've been doing now, we go hold it and do it before the end of this first hour.
Cool. So here's what. I want anybody from your huge and large audience.
Bang,
right?
Bang.
Right. Tell me one performer from this year and one performer from last year. You have plenty time to go and research it.
One performer from this year and one performer from last year.
That's real easy. And all you know who they are.
Okay.
Right?
So guess what?
So your audience. there's a clue right there,
All right. So guess what? Right?
Yeah.
You want me to put up your number and the first person call you, or the first person to call? Yeah. All right. So the first person to call you with the answer, you have the information and you get them the ticket. What's the number?
380-1222.
Let me put it up here. 380
1222.
122. All right. So that's call and win
a ticket to I Am Jazz.
Yes. And our event is also a family-friendly event. We try to keep it kid-friendly in terms of, just the whole atmosphere, making sure that everybody's taken care of. So if you do have, a young teenager who's a musician and, you want them to experience, what a live event has, right, to offer, and you want to bring them out, this is an event for that. The event is also, I forgot to mention, in support of the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago.
Nice.
Right? So, please come support if you know somebody who has diabetes. If you are somebody, come meet the persons who actually, plan behind the scenes how to, help us with the knowledge of, that particular lifestyle disease. But you can get so much information there. They will also have a booth there at the venue as well too.
Nice. Nice. Kevon, thank you so much. That question again, 380-1222. Who is a performer from this year and last year for I Am Jazz? Right. And if whenever call the first person call, that number 380-1222, he's going to take information and you get a ticket. Kevon, thank you so much, buddy.
No problem. Take care.
All right,
Thanks
nice.
for having me.
Of course, you don't know. All right, guys, so that's Kevon. I want to shout out and see...
That's so easy, though. So, Ole ain't call yet?
I see Tazaya in the building. Drop out bomb for Tazaya.
Is it Tazaya? Tazaya O'Connor. Hi, Tazaya.
Is it Tazaya? All right. So
whichever one. Good to have you locked on, buddy.
Tazaya is going to be on an event that we're going to be talking about in the next hour, all right? That'll be in the next hour, but look out for that if he sticks around, all right? Well, he's not going to be talking about it. He's on an event that we're going to be talking about, right? Hey, listen. All they call Kevin one time before they could
that was say if they didn't call yet, me don't understand.
Yeah, I done.
Anyway, he now hung up, so So we're gonna get ready to start the show. It is 6 minutes after 8. Well, you know what that means. It's time for the topic.
Time for the topic. It is going to start right now.
JD and Nisa are not professional counselors. We give our views and opinions on real-life scenarios that people send to us.
We also encourage our audience to chime in and give their experiences. They are also not professional counselors, unless they are.
Now on to the topic. Watch and enjoy.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Thank you so much, Nisa. Before you jump in the topic, I want to say this real quick. I forgot, if you love this podcast and you want to help us, you can donate. This is our information right here for Trinidad and Tobago Republic Bank. Come back and screenshot and anything the Lord lay upon your heart to help go into what's this podcast. We want to say thank you for all our little humble well-wishers, all right? If you are in the United States of America, we have Cash App, so you could use the Cash App as $JD's Vlog. And anywhere outside of that, Caribbean and UK, Canada, wherever, you can PayPal us. And we really do appreciate the support to continue the upkeep of the podcast. Now, on to the topic.
If you're new here tonight, I'm just going to give you a little synopsis of what Fry Bacon Lime is about. It is a relationship podcast. Of course, we have sponsors. People come in. We have interviews. But basically, it is a relationship podcast. You realize, hey, all of it is go through a little ting, a little stress, a little mess. And we are more alike than we like to admit. So we are not counselors, but we just give our perspectives. We are believers in Jesus Christ. So our perspectives mirror that. My husband is miserable. Sometimes you have to pray for his mouth, but at the end of the day, that's what's up. All right? So we are going to give the topic for tonight. If you are interested in sending your situation or somebody else's situation, you can email us at frybake@gmail.com. So the topic for tonight is pretty short. I was kind of shocked that it's this short.
With a short one?
It's a short one.
All right.
So let's see how this goes. Hey, JD and Nisa. Yeah, Mina. I'm a 35-year-old woman. Single and now kind of dating. I have a car, but it's giving real trouble. So this mechanic came, checked it out. He seemed real interested in me. It took about a week to fix, but in that time, we talked plenty. He asked me out for lunch. We went. I get back my car. It was working nice. We continued to talk. He seemed like he really liked me. Then the car started acting up again. I carried it back by him, thinking maybe he would have given me a bly. But he still charged me. Tell me now, am I foolish for thinking he shouldn't charge me?
What'd she say?
Tell me, am I foolish for thinking he shouldn't charge me just because he likes me? That's it.
Well, guys, we are not in control of the topic. Sometimes it is be real bacchanal and sometimes it is just be regular. And this happens a lot, huh? This happens more than you know. I think women...
Well, this show we're going to be real short tonight because I can answer that real quick.
No. It have women that walk around the place with that kind of entitlement, I think,
So you
I'm trying to pronounce this person's name and say
Tracky Punchy.
Hey, Tracky, blessed evening. Yeah, I think it have women who walk around the place with a sort of an entitlement.
But where they get the entitlement from? Based on this topic, right? She didn't just wake up with entitlement. This situation showed that the person liked her. She indulged. They have a little ting, a little wing.
So they start talking. So what's the wing? They start talking.
You did not listen to the topic.
They start talking.
That is what it said.
Right.
Okay. So where the entitlement come from? You said women walk around with entitlement. Before stuff happened, do they walk around with entitlement? Or is it when we in something, we have the entitlement? I'm just trying to understand.
I think there are a lot of women who think because I'm sure she must be some kind of what society say as a sexy woman. Not me, society.
I think you just say things to get me mad. Right? Risha says, if it's the same problem, he fix it, please. And without another cost. Okay, so Risha's my sister. Good night, girl.
Good night, Risha. Let me drop. Risha, you can always game problem.
I love you.
Risha,
so
any
much.
man, any mechanic man ever like you before?
Why do you think she would answer you? Let me say good night to Nicole. Nicole says good night to everyone. There's somebody else I wanted to say. Jen Red says correct, JD. Entitlement. Jen?
Yeah.
Jen.
Who is this?
Joanna.
Hey, Joanna. Joanna says business is business.
Sis, you're very bold-faced.
You're very bold-faced.
Well, okay. So let me just say this, right? And this is what is get women in trouble.
I want to find out.
Risha said leave her. She's too miserable. This is what if you didn't give up nothing, right? Which you're not really supposed to on the first date or anything if you believe in.
So wait, they had sex?
They never said that. I'm just saying. If you never did anything and it's just somebody that you like and you're just talking and whatever, I think it's kind of presumptuous to just think that you shouldn't pay for a service. That's why I say like the show done, because that real easy for me to say. What do you mean? She's asking, am I foolish for thinking he shouldn't charge me just because he likes me? Pay the man. Pay the man.
No, but he self, right? If you know you're tracking a thing.
Could you say person, please? I don't like that thing. Do not refer to women as.
No, but remember the Bible say when a man find a wife, he find a good thing, You understand? So may I proceed?
No, I don't like it. I just feel like when the Bible says it, it doesn't mean it how all your fellas on the block just mean it. Like I read thing. Like it's almost like you decrease the value of somebody.
Because you see, it's a thing. If a man find a good, the Bible says.
A wife is a good thing.
So what wife is?
So it's like saying if you find a treasure, it's a good thing you found the treasure.
Man.
But you call it a thing. I don't know. Don't try to juxtapose how the Bible meant
A woman
it.
is a good thing.
Okay, JD.
So if a man tracking a thing, right?
JD. Anyway, I digress. Could you go ahead? Yes.
If a man tracking a young lady.
Thank you.
And his services his service as a mechanic. She car ain't working good. You fix once, okay, you fix twice. But if you know you're interested in the person, what I'm going on there?
I read that comment. Go ahead now. I don't.
If you know you're interested in somebody, if I was he, I'm not charging she nothing. What you charging she for? You're a sufferer, or you're trying to pull through with the girl, but you they charging she money. She gonna look at you weird, dog.
But who says she's trying to get? Okay, so let me read some comments. Go up from Risha for me. Go up, right. So Miss Paige says he does not owe you anything. He has a business. If he decides to give her a discount, that's up to him. But lady, get your car fixed. I hope you enjoyed the date. Next. Risha says they sometimes just track you to keep you as a customer.
What?
First of all, if I go to fix something and you start tracking me, I ain't coming back. Anytime somebody lose the transactional reason for us transacting, I am no longer transacting.
If you were single, you can't say that. If you were single and looking for a man, you don't know
I am just
how the man will come.
I'm talking about me. I'm reading Risha's comment. So she says they sometimes track you to keep you as a customer. I am saying, if I am going to somebody, your service is XYZ, and I realize you are too friendly, you're this, you're that, and the other, I am not coming back. That is just me. I don't want to know. That is me. Right?
Catherine says, I'll pay you.
I didn't finish her comment.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Go up, right. They sometimes track you to keep you as a customer. It's hard to get good, to get honest, good, no string. You see that?
No strings attached.
No strings attached help most times. How do you respond to that as a gentleman?
I don't see the tracking you just to keep you as a customer.
Yeah, that part is weird.
That's weird. I mean, if they're tracking you because they probably want to get a little.
We know what you want to get. We know that.
Bang, bing, bang, boom.
We know that. We know that. But how do you feel about what she said in terms of men? It's real hard to just get somebody to honestly help you out here.
As a woman?
I try to not say so many things because that is one of the reasons I don't like nobody come in my house to fix nothing if my husband not here. If my husband is not here and something need to fix, it go fix when he reach because I don't want no small talk, walk, and joke.
Well, how about you just say, hey, listen, I don't want no small talk, Can you just please do what you come to do? Thank you, sir. How about that?
That's possible. I'm not saying no. I'm simply just saying what I don't like. You understand? People could hardly just keep it professional out here. So I'm stating that I just don't like that. It's not about what if I do and not do.
I want to know it have real woman in here tonight who does drive. It ever had any mechanic where you feel, well, I ain't talking to probably married women, or you could tell me from before. Put yourself in a situation. If a man like you and he's a mechanic, you go and you fix one, you fix twice, but he telling you he like you, and you want to probably take you out on a date and a dinner, and let me say you go out for, probably like for a little movies. The next time your car mash up, you expecting he to not pay, to not charge you. Let me be real. I'm not vexed with you this time. You expected, and he not supposed to be, he's supposed to be taking God out, or he thought to charge she. No, at this point, she's not a regular customer.
But she's still a customer.
It's not customer. If you're tracking your woman, you're not customer no more. No, you're somebody of interest.
So does that mean because she's a person of interest, she doesn't have to pay him? That is what the question is tonight. Boy. That is what the question is tonight. So she asked if she's being foolish because she find, well, hey, we went out already. You like me, I like you. But Car's still giving some problems and you're charging me.
Nah, that shipping is. That man Lucho.
He need the money.
He needs
the money. Anyway,
Lucho.
Risha says as a single woman, it happens. Plumbing, car, service, something in the house. They come in your space and see no man, so they start. I have many stories. I asked you and you never answered. How do you feel about hearing that as a gentleman? Is it that it's really hard for you guys to just disconnect pleasure from purpose? You hearing me, sir?
My apologies. We have a winner here already?
Yes. All right.
All right, guys. We could stop calling the number. We have a winner already. All right. Congratulations.
To
Shelly-Ann Collins.
Congrats, girl.
Shelly, is she even on the WhatsApp anything yet?
Well, she's probably watching but not commenting. So congrats to you, Shelly-Ann, for winning your ticket to the I Am Jazz Festival. You're going to have a good time, I promise. And come say hi now.
I wonder if it's this Shelly. Maybe Shelly
That's Shelly Aki. That is not Shelly-Ann Collins. Why are you going through the whole comment section?
Because I want to know Shelly-Ann when I take it and even say good night in the comment section. What kind of thing is that?
Can you answer my question now, please?
You're real stressed about that question, boy.
I'm not stressing you. I'm asking because it's never really the other way around in terms of gender. When a woman has something to get fixed, it's either a car, somebody can't reach something, this, that, and the other. So you call on a masculine person who is probably certified in the trade to get this stuff done. And we always had to be feeling uneasy because I'm asking, is it very hard to separate passion and purpose?
It's very easy to separate. I don't know these thirsty men that always be running into. If I come to do a service, which I've done many services before, I drive Maxi. You know how much a woman is jumping in the front seat of my Maxi with short pants and short skirt? And say, hey, drive, we have to go beach. You can take me. You know how much a beach run I make? With Maxi full of gal and people going party and whatever and that kind of thing?
Shelly was on YouTube.
Oh, we outside on the 5th. Shelly, congratulations to Shelly. She was on YouTube. Shelly, I'm not going to burn you out here. Thank you for watching, Shelly. She outside on the 5th.
Have you
Yeah,
always
so it's
on a scale
not-
of 1 to 10? How successful have you been in not mixing purpose and passion?
100%. Me ain't talking about, you know.
Anyway, let me read some.
Why you singing like if you don't?
Because I don't believe you, right? Tracky says, yes, my mechanic want me. Tracky says my mechanic want me real bad. He want to fix my car, etc. And I am not linking with my mechanic in no way. Are you calling someone?
Hello, good night.
What is you call? You miserable and over JD.
You say RL stories.
Wow.
Yes.
This is Risha, guys. This is Nisa's sister on the line.
What if she didn't want?
Well, you had the
Oh my
backers.
gosh.
So here now. Which one of them? Let me ask you something. You ever had a plumber, a yardman, a gardener, a lawnman, a mechanic, a man who come to fix the roof or anything like that, and he seem interested in you?
This is why I'm telling you. I have stories that have plenty things to tell. When they come in this space and they see a single woman here, they look around, they ain't see no man's shoes.
Right.
It's that.
Wow.
This man, okay, one story.
One.
I'm not calling on name JD because it's a Trinidad small.
Correct. We
Don't
got
call
you.
on him.
We're
Yeah.
not doing that.
Uh-huh.
Right? But excuse me again over the flu. But this is the story. This man come with a crew to do a little extension here in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he working and things. So I in this space, I'm making sure I mind my business and my little accoutrements and my place and making sure you take nothing. I don't know who you are.
What you was
from
wearing?
whence you come.
What you was wearing, first of all?
Clothes in the house. I'm not dressing. I'm not going to come out there to look. I'm not looking for nothing. I am Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm minding my business and my children's business.
Right.
So I cooking. I just cook every day. I had to throw something in the pot. I cooking somewhere, but I'll offer you something because I'm not a beast.
Why are you offering?
No, we offering
why
man,
are
see,
you
there your problem
offering?
right there.
Why are you
You want a
offering
man.
someone? Listen.
You want a man. You offering the man food, he must.
That's how I am. Hey, it wasn't one man. It was a crew of workers.
Okay.
I cooking my stew chicken. I smell of the place.
All right.
I know you're hungry. Don't act like you know, like if you don't know you're hungry. So I say, you want to have a little something. I'm not trying to bull you, dude. I just stay here. I know I'm cooking. I offer you something because that is the Christian in me.
A Christian that says B-U-L-L? All right. I'll take that word. Okay, I got you.
You know I don't stop playing.
I don't like that word. I don't like that word, Gil. But
Right,
it's better than the
let me
next
use the
one.
word quite.
Yes.
Let me use the word
I
quite
prefer the other
for
word.
the ALV. Quite.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this man, he talks a lot.
Eh.
So he hear me prattling. Yeah, man, I this and I could do this and I could do that. And I say, all right, bless the Lord.
Eh.
He talks a lot, and I am just here. I will try to find my little corner, but he's talking. He tell me his whole life story, how much children he have, how much woman he had. And I say, oh, okay, all right. Right? And then also the blue, just so. Because they know that it's prolonged a job. So he here 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
So he prolonging the job?
They just do that.
Some of them just prolong the job. But a job does take a little while sometimes.
Right.
So he here over a course of it. I didn't feed him every day. Because that's not what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But he coming every day. So one of the days now, he decides to just jump out and ask me, do you want to have coitus with me?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Listen to me. This man have children, he have woman. But because he told me that a couple of days ago. Why are you asking? What about that story would invite me to want to join the lineup?
It's because they offer them food. It's because you should have let them go down the road and buy roti.
Well, I know that now. Now it's to just do your job and hush, please. Hush.
Yeah, you can offer some water, but I feel like when you start to offer things, it's people don't know what to do with kindness. So, because somebody was asking, is it that people confuse friendliness with somebody really tracking you? But clearly, in your case, you were being friendly, and this person had an agenda.
Well, clearly, the man asked me right out, straight up. I say, well, no. I don't want to have coitus with you, sir.
And did he finish up the job after that, or he still prolonged?
It was a very poor job. No, he finished the job, but I state my claim. I was not on you and not on you.
Richard, let me ask you something. Richard, dial down. Let me ask you something,
That's
right?
not the only one. That wasn't the only one.
Richard, let me ask you this.
Them men and them sickening, but come and do the thing and bust out.
Richard, hear me? Listen, man.
I hear you. Yes, I hear you.
Now, in terms of the topic, put yourself in this situation. The man, the very same set man, right? The same man. He came and he did his job. But the job taken a week, right? You with me, right?
Yes.
The job taken a week. By the third day, you know, you find, but this is a nice man. And he's very polite and, hold on, man, let me finish. This is a nice man. He ain't say nothing, he ain't say nothing to you. Right? By the fourth day, he said, listen, I know you look like a single mom here, wherever and wherever, and I just have a hamper, girl, with stuff. You want to, you don't mind taking this hamper? You say, well, all right, cool, you take the hamper. And then you find, you know, he's a nice guy. Oh, let's start talking. Stay with me now, man. Oh, let's start talking, right? So they talk, hold on now. Oh, let's start a talk and thing. Little WhatsApp, a little prayer. You know, he started telling you about you know, about salvation and how he loved the Lord and he gave his life to Jesus and that kind of thing. Now watch this, right? The 7 days come and done.
Right.
But then you say, hey, I had one more thing to do. You think you could come back and organize this thing? And he said, all right, no problem. And when he do it, he say, okay, well, that is $500. In your mind, do you think that he supposed to charge you at that point?
Right. So I was in this situation before, and I was told business is business. Right?
Do you agree?
So,
I like that question, Lisa. I like that question. Do you agree?
I had started to expect it. I expected, especially if it's the same thing that was fixing. That's why I made my comment. If it's the same thing I keep breaking up because a man do me that already, he trying to fix a problem and the same thing, the thing ain't finished fixed, but I had to pay him still. I said, but what I paying you for? It ain't fixed.
Risha,
your day done, you gotta go. I know, I answer the question.
If it's not the same thing, if it's something else, do you
JD
Hyperboy. After time, because we spend time together and to me, I think we build our friendship and relationship. So it's still up to him to choose.
I agree.
But I expected it. And because I think time is also currency.
Right.
Right? So
you have
in the back of my mind, I expected it.
Right.
If it is we building a friendship towards a relationship, I mean, it had to have. I can't be a customer no more. Or you had to give me a blind so because
that's why I tell him. That's why I say I know that. I know that.
I'm not gonna be a customer no more.
That is right.
I'm a part of the business.
You understand? He like you. He like you. He's showing interest, but then he telling you $1,500 to fix your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a real awakening, but I realized that I had to sort out myself and put him in a category where he deserved to be.
And where's that?
Brookman.
What are you talking about, JD?
Business.
Business is business. Correct.
Yeah.
And you like him no more after that,
You can't. Well, that's a complicated story. I came from a very broken place, you know. But you're there anymore, bless the Lord.
Sorry, that laugh is
and so therefore,
oh God.
The state of man I am in now, I will not tolerate those types of things.
Jacksonville.
Somebody say you sound like you just hook up with all your workmen. Is that true?
Is that kind of dummy?
Yeah. Jacksonville, that is Nisa's sister you're talking to. You gotta be careful.
What kind of? I just hook up with all my workmen.
She say he's songing like he say he's songing like it is hook up with all the workmen.
But remember, one of the things I know about my sister is that she
you don't know me at all.
She has a heart that, you know, like how she take people in her house, she go get them some teeth.
Me ain't get them no
and I just tell her, what you doing that for?
I ain't get them no blasted.
What you doing that for? Let the people do their work and go your way.
And a damn paying you. Go and buy your food. Nah, if I pay. Richard, thank you so much.
All right, later.
Yeah, later.
Risha you singing like you need to not talk for a week.
Hey, let me go to a quick break, all right? We'll be back right after this. I have a question for all the women and them because all the too hypocrite. All the women too
Who's hypocrite? A lot of the women in here just said work is work, pay the man. So what are you talking about?
I am talking about the expectation. If a man like you and he tracking you and all, they're talking, and he have a service, all you're not really expecting him to come and charge you after that? You go and say, you go and do so. So all that talk and all of that thing is what? You can't give you a free service?
I no backup for that. I don't have nothing to say for
that. Crazy. But yo, we'll be back right after this. Let me close off the first hour. We're going to close off the first hour with the sponsors of the first hour. And then we're going to run into the sponsors of the second hour. All right? And of course, Little Caesars is our premier sponsor. We'll be back right after this. So let's go nowhere now.
Only like we had to scrape up and buy this pizza. Yo, this better work, This is my last money to travel home.
Don't worry, I go work. We're going to never be able to do pizza in that miniature. Cheers. You know the plan?
Yeah, we stolen.
Lisa, if it start to go downhill, you know what to do, right?
Yes, I remember.
All right, Tony, here we go. Hi, good afternoon. Which one of them pizzas is the 1 minute or free?
Hi, good afternoon. We have the pepperoni, the cheese, the Hawaiian, the trim meat, and the lunch combo.
I had the most money, so I choose the pizza. Pepperoni, please.
Your 1 minute starts now.
Excuse, if I was to eat a hot pizza in the cold, it would still be hot?
I don't really.
The oven. How hot will it have it on to make the pizza?
To tell you the honest truth, I don't.
Question. How much pepperoni actually on the pepperoni pizza?
Well, so I never really count how much.
Oh yeah. Wait. Again, a crap.
All you crazy yes, your pizza under 1 minute.
All you know, I had to walk home. Well, at least I better be full. At least we try again next time.
Pizza.
This year, we gather again for Jazz in Red. One stage, one unforgettable night on April 5th at the Cipriani College in Valsaine, featuring sax appeal from Detroit, international jazz vocalist Ashley Pizzotti, June, Devon Stewart, Natasha Joseph, Johan Chakari, Dane Galston, Chrison Joseph, the I Am Jazz Orchestra, and the powerful sound of Freetown Collective. Because at the I Am Jazz Festival, music is not just entertainment. It is our love language. It's a love affair.
Anyway, so that was the sponsor of the first hour. Let's jump into the sponsors of the second hour.
Jazz Sound Off at Sunset, the cooler food-inclusive event that's got everyone talking. 6 p.m. Saturday, April 4th, Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, the heart of San Fernando. A showdown you will never forget. Letitia Sylvester and Nisa. Ansel Valley and Tazaya O'Connor. Misha Xavier and Candice Caton. Team TNT versus Team MAC.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Enter the Coliseum. General food inclusive tickets, just $250. VIP food inclusive tickets, just $350. Bring your coolers. No oversized coolers or glass bottles allowed. Choose your champion. Tickets to Jazz Sound Off at Sunset are available at Bagalito Enterprises, Eastgate Mall, Long Circular Mall, and C3 Center. Michaels and Jody's Gulf City and online at ticketgateway.com.
Jaco.
Share the live. You're watching Fried Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Thank you so much. Number one podcast in Trinidad. We are in our number two.
two.
Of course, our number 2 is sponsored by. Let's get into it. Nisa, there's your day.
Jazz sound off at sunset.
Yeah.
It promises to be a vibe, you know. I think it's a really cool idea. I'm not a fighter, you know. When I saw sound off, I'm like, ooh, we're gonna like a versus. But I think it's gonna be a great event. Friendly banter, great musicians, great vocalists. So I'm on Team Blue. Hashtag Team TNT. So T, Tazea, N, Nisa. The other T is Tisha or Letitia Sylvester. She's also flying in from Barbados for this event. And we sound off against Team Big Mac. I find I don't like their name, you know. They come out like, you know, yeah, like what
the Big Mac is about? Like,
well, you know,
Michelle, Ansel, and Candace. Oh,
you know, wake up already.
Well, this is going to be very interesting. So it could be like a clash where people go in. You're hearing this and thing. You're hearing this.
I don't know what the DJs have in mind. I'm not exactly sure how Ansel and they plan to run the stage, but I know we have a group song. Each group has a group song.
Don't sell out. Don't get them nothing.
All right, so we're giving all them nothing, but back up the flyer, Louis. Let's get the information out of the way. If you are interested in coming to the Jazz Sound Off at Sunset, it's happening at the Naprima Bowl Amphitheater, which is outside. It's such a beautiful, you sit down there, the breeze, it's just beautiful outside. Tickets are available at, I'm seeing, it's really small. I can't really see it properly from here.
Tickets are available at, is that Balgito Enterprises, Eastgate Mall, Long Circular Mall, and C3 Center. Michelle's and
Michael and Judy's.
Oh God, boy, we got to bring this flyer up next time.
So it's Michael and Judy's in Gulf City and online at ticketgateway.com.
You see, Vonnet, so thank you so much. Second hour sponsor, Vonnet. Good night, Vonnet. Drop a bomb for you.
Hey, V.
Hey, Vonnet. Vonnet say, that's what the Big Mac was for, see?
Yeah, hey, Vonnet, yeah. So each team, TNT and Mac, it just represents all of our names.
Who you think from that lineup, who gonna mash up who, boy? Who you think? Because
anything Candace skated on is a problem.
Yeah,
that girl is insane. Oh my God.
Anything Candace on is a scene.
And then Ansel
could hold you weight too, and then Michelle is an experienced. She out there long time. She could hit you some
performer.
She would hit you some kind of.
All I'm saying is,
she up tongue, eh?
I just like music. I just do my set, and all I can do all I want.
Nisa, use our problem. Letitia is a beast. Tazaya he's a young general.
I think he's an unsuspecting talent. I think a lot of people just know Tazaya from
Calypso. I can't win in Calypso. No, but he bad. You never hear he sing. He have your own show and thing, you know.
Yeah. He does his thing. I genuinely don't know what to expect. But as I said, I'm a lover. You know, Michael Jackson to say, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
That's me day. Every night she walks right in my dreams. Since I met her from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in her heart. And that's when he say,
the girl is mine.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I am a lover, not a fighter. I do in my set, and all they can work out all the tralala after.
You're running and do a little bounty killer for your verse, sir.
No, I don't have no time. I have a set time. I don't have no time for the... Yeah,
no, you got to jazz it. People dead.
Don't get nobody no ideas now. Still have time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hush your mouth.
You gotta bring me, let me go and
hey, Cassius.
Cassius said, bro, Nisa and Letitia on the same team is a problem.
That's my girl. You know, they used to tell me we looked alike when we were younger versions of ourselves.
I know about that.
I'm just telling you what people used to say. We come from the same space, you know.
Trinidad has real talent, you know, boy.
Trinidad has insane talent.
Yeah, boy. Even with the gospel, the soca,
and it could be such a nice place if we just get along. You know. But what do I know? I'm just a sinner saved by grace.
Hey, listen, if you're watching this and you want to support and help us support our podcast, getting kind of a little thing, you know, we need all your help with the finances, all right? So this is our information for Republic Bank, whatever it is, and the Lord lay upon your heart to say, oh, hold a little $100, $50, we taking all of that, all right? And also, if you have Cash App and you're in the United States of America, we say thank you so much for all our well wishes. And this is for anybody outside the Caribbean, UK, Canada. We have PayPal. PayPal me at JD's blog. Thank you to all our donators.
All right. So, yeah, Erla says Taz has a fantastic voice. I'm agreeing.
I wonder if he's in here still. He was here tonight, you know.
He's probably not here anymore. Everybody on the cast is good. Yes? We need to get accustomed to just saying those things. Everybody is just good. Everybody is also different in their own way. And I think this is what makes everything kind of fun. Like we was watching the verses last night between Tank and Tyrese.
Tyrese mash your back.
So JD asking me, so who you find winning the verses? I say, well,
Tyrese mash him up.
I just find, I think, let me not say what I find. But you know, we better learn how to fight in love. It's a music thing. All right, so we're going to go back to the...
recap.
So Jacksonville was asking what the topic was. It's a very short topic tonight.
Jackson, I know it is like real horning and bacchanal, but it doesn't mean that all the time because we can't control that. But tonight is a topic that I think is very... Relatable and it happens to people.
Hey, good night, Patsy Guerra. She says, good night, Nisa, watching from Diego Martin, and I'm late. Better late than never, Patsy.
Easy. Remember, guys, when you come in, please share.
You can share, no pressure.
Or no pressure, but you know, it helps us. If you're given to the one of the financial blessings, you can just share and like that's awesome way to help too.
All right, so here's a recap of the topic. Here, JD and Nisa. Hear me. I am a 35-year-old woman, single and now kinda dating. I have a car, but it given real trouble. So this mechanic came, checked it out. He seemed real interested in me. It took about a week to fix, but in that time, we talked plenty.
Right.
He asked me out for lunch. We went.
See?
I get back my car. It was working nice.
Right.
We continued to talk. He seemed like he really liked me. Then the car started acting up again. I carried it back by him thinking. You know, I feel like I didn't read this part properly.
Yeah, see?
I carried it back by him thinking maybe he would have given me a bly. But he still charged me.
Yeah.
Tell me now, am I foolish for thinking he shouldn't charge me just because he likes me?
No.
So that's the topic there.
Out of time, and that man, he don't really washy boy. How you can be tracking a woman? You like
Well,
she,
not
or
in
you're
a-
talking, or you're going out to eat. You say you like the woman, and then she come and say something wrong with the car, and you chat she again? Nah, he wicked.
Oh God.
Wicked.
I saw a comment, but it's now gone from the screen. Could you go up for me? Right?
No, I'll come down.
No, go up.
No.
And
I
whatever
went
makes
up
sense
already.
to you.
I went up already.
But the comment are saying it gone.
Well, I had to come.
It was.
Watch me, I want to come back to Lisa and all of them now. So I
That's
went
the
up.
comment I was looking at.
Who that?
And Angela. Go up.
Yeah?
Right.
All right, cool.
So Lisa says, good night, Nisa and JD. I think the woman is wrong to assume she's going to get the work done for free. Did they go out once? If so, it's wrong to expect the work to be done for free. I would have paid him. Business is business. He has workers to pay.
All right, let me open up the lines.
JD, Nisa, pleasant night, and the whole of the fry bakers.
That's
What's up,
it.
brother?
Risha said, Nisa's sister said to tell you don't ramp with she. She said to tell you that.
No, but listen, but
Risha, if you're still listening, sorry, but guess what? If it walk like a duck, it quack like a duck, it's a duck.
She's a bad girl, and she
no
gonna deal with it,
comment. No
I
comment.
never said she's a bad girl. Hey, I never said she's a bad girl. I just said.
I
hear she talk. I hear she talk about one trade man. Then she say, and there was one before that. And then
Yeah,
she say, again,
yeah,
there's one
yeah,
before.
yeah,
She
yeah.
called about 3 or 4 trade men. So that's why I want to know what's going on.
Oh,
But
God.
anyhow,
Yeah.
but anyhow, that woman who talk about she get back. Listen, with all what's going on there, JD, on a serious note,
Right.
why when a trade man go buy a woman to work, she wore on the tightest pants or wherever and money bending down. She's no longer using vacuum. Now she want broom and dustpan. And then what you eat, she up. Nah, business is business. And even though the man come fix your car, you pay me carry out for lunch or whatever after, you're going back with your car. It should be no free work. I'm sure she ain't getting man no nookie yet.
Nah,
Probably
she
not.
didn't, she didn't say that.
Probably not.
Well, but I was saying.
Yeah, but Jax,
saying.
but Jacksonville, the man interested
Boy.
in the woman, he's tracking her, they talking, he crying out for lunch and that kind of thing.
So what that had to do? Did that change the price of ice cream up in China? Come on.
Nah, boy.
So I'm gonna ask you something.
Yeah.
So she wasn't interested because she had to be interested for she to go for lunch with the
Yeah,
man.
she interested too. She interested too.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm still asking. Now you go again with your car. I wonder if any nookie pass in between that time that you feel you're entitled now to get your car fixed for free or half of the price.
So
Come on.
So you're saying sex is the definitive
not saying no. Apparently now the two people get more serious.
Right.
And of course, if they were more serious, then she would not have to pay for the car the second time. Common sense.
Right.
For she now have to pay the second time because the man ain't get no play, so he ain't playing that game.
Well, this is when he's supposed to now be not charging she because you're trying to get she.
No, sir. If I show you my intention, I come and fix your car, whether I carry out for lunch or you have a good time or whatever. Okay, now I ain't seeing nothing happening. Of course, when you come back, no, JD, come on, the Bible, don't cast your pearls before swine. They know not the value, you go trample it. And you know that people play for you and people watch your kindness sometimes as you're a fool, you know.
It's not kindness. This is he's now using his service as a means of interest. I'm interested in you. So if I'm interested in you, I'm not going to charge you. You're wicked hour.
Say where you want, my friend, like again I say.
Sprang a man, you know.
Car first, when I fix your car first, and then I take you for lunch or wherever it is. Again, I say, if something had happened in between that time, the car fix again would have been on the house.
Right.
It tells you now that nothing happened.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing happened while he was showing his interest. She ain't try a little breadcrumbs for the pigeon to pick at.
Okay.
Nothing. The man ain't got sting. The man ain't got sting finger, nothing to go man smelly finger all weekend, nothing.
All right, Jacksonville. Okay. All right, Jack.
Just say it.
All right, Jack. All right, Jack. Let me get somebody else a call.
You know how it goes.
Let me get somebody else a chance.
JD, but come on.
Okay, we hear you. We hear you. Thumbs up. Later. I don't cut on the blood.
Oh, God. Jacksonville.
Oh, God.
Sadie says, JD, I'm in your corner tonight. Good evening, Dots.
Did we reach Lisa?
That's what I just read.
Is that Dots?
Yes.
Let me drop a bomb for Dots. Dots, we hear from you in a little bit. We hope all is well. We got Angela in?
Yes, that's what I just read.
All
no,
right.
Hold on. Let me see. No. So Angela says, you know.
You know, because Nisa can't read it.
I don't.
Nisa say, let me
you
take
don't read it either.
Yeah.
Let me get a phone.
Ocean, you there? Ocean, you there? Oceania, right, you there now?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Good night.
Good
night.
Good night, 5 alive. I'm going to talk to you at Jacksonville tonight. Just looking for a sugar daddy.
No,
What
man.
is that? Lover, if you're listening, no, you have to have some kind of something about yourself. All the man showing his interest, you are free. I was done already. No.
Ocean, Ocean, if a man like you and all they talking and all they going out for lunch, you expect a man to charge you for fixing your car?
Yeah, I really want to be devil's advocate right now.
I'm not being devil's advocate. I am not being devil's advocate.
Madness, Jenny. And so what if you show you interest business? And also here what I believe, as Jacksonville rightfully say. Only when a relationship reach a certain level, then you look for that kind of commitment, like, you giving me your business for free, but I still a choice to be made. You cannot automatically assume, that your partner or somebody interested in you should be giving you free business. That is madness. That madness. No, just looking for a sugar daddy. She's 35. She's single and she looking for somebody to take care. She don't do that.
Ocean, let me ask you something.
Lover.
Let me bring it home for you. A little bit before you go, right?
Hey, you still on the road, no? You sound like you want to come home anytime soon. That madness.
let me break it down to you. Listen to this, right?
Go ahead.
You do nails, manicure and pedicure, right? You have a esthetician business, right?
Yes, I would have. That's a new service recently launched.
Right, good.
Mm-hmm.
A man come by you to do his nails or feet, and you say, "Oh, good, there's a nice man, boy."
No.
Wait, hold on, man. Let me finish.
No, let me bring it home for you. Wait.
Let me finish.
My mister, not just now. My mister, book with me right now. I need this car.
You see, the devil breaking you up.
Oh God, you're
I'm
breaking
not
up.
talking about your man. I'm talking if you don't have no man.
You're breaking up, Ocean. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
She gone there earlier. She gone there because she want to think. She I say the number is 724-4249, right? 724-4249. Call now. Let me read this.
Angela says, you know, idols do that.
You know idols do that shit. I paying workmen and giving them food, cold water, and drinks too, and them dispatchers won't even saying they giving me a discount. That is why I tell them, no, let them feed them. Let them bring the bowl of food.
Yeah.
And the water. The most they could say is you could put this in the fridge for me and put this in the water and you know, put my food away. She said, and they charge me full. I done with that mess right now. Vonette, good evening.
JD, you're struggling now.
I don't understand this.
JD, let me tell you something, eh?
Listening.
We have too much double standards in this place.
I'm listening.
Talk to me.
I'm listening.
We have too much double standards because we cannot be saying that we want men to respect us on one hand, and then we're doing nonsense like that.
And what you call it nonsense? The expectation.
Let me tell you something. Let me give all you a prime example. You see money issues, especially money issues and business. Let me try not to interfere with money issues and business. This gentleman has a business that he's running. He most likely has employees that he has to pay for working on that car.
Right.
You make an assumption that because he says something nice to you or because he take you out for lunch, that he shouldn't charge you for the work doing on your car.
Vonette, they talking. They now entering into the first stages of a not relationship,
and that is exactly my point. And that is exactly my point. You know what? Next 2 weeks they may realize that I'm working. At this stage, there must be no expectation of any of them side.
Well, he shouldn't carry the blasted woman out for lunch. That is what he shouldn't do.
Let me tell you something. I married a man 20 plus years, right? You see money, if I ask him for $800 borrow, and I tell him he getting it back Thursday, when Thursday come, he wants his $800 back.
Nah, Vonette, nah! Vonette, don't do that!
You know why? And JD, he is absolutely correct.
Vonette, no, okay, so you know it will get kind of sensitive, but in my opinion, how you going to ask back your wife for the money?
Hear what I'm saying. If I ask him, can I have $800? He will give it to me. If I ask him, can I have $800 borrow? There's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? If I ask him for $800, he will give me $800. But if I ask him for $800 borrow, then the principle is you've asked me for $800 borrow. It don't matter that we married. I want back my money too if he asks me for money borrow.
Why?
Let me tell you something. Money issues and relationship, you had to be very, very careful. And that assumption that she has made that because he is interested in her, she should not pay him. I'm telling you, if it was the opposite, we would have been looking at it differently. If she didn't like him and he asked her to do something for him and he ain't pay, you know what he'd be low show. Because we're inconsistent. And women have to stop doing that. You stop making them assumptions and stop using our bodies and sexuality and them kind of thing to feel we can get favors from man.
Preach.
We need to stop it because we can't be doing that and then expect them to respect us. I'm paying you all your money to fix your car. If our relationship and progresses past a certain thing, then we could talk. I'm sure he wouldn't charge her then. But the assumption that she's making is incorrect. It is wrong.
There we go.
Vonette, before you go, When is the next Vonnet Bigford event?
August the 2nd.
What name? You poured the information yet?
She did.
Yes, it's Uzuri. It's beauty, the beauty of Africans.
The
Beauties.
Also the
Beauty of Africans. It's called Uzuri. Uzuri.
Uzuri.
so the theme is a African kind of vibes.
Well, yeah, you know, I also always do that African show right after the Saturday after Emancipation.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
a celebration of us, and by us I mean anybody who chooses to come out and celebrate Africanness and the beauty of Africanness. You're welcome to come out. It's not excluding anybody. It's for us. Us in this case is anybody who wishes to be a part of the event.
Although I disagree with you on this point, I can't disagree that you have one of the baddest events in the nation. I can't disagree that. Everybody knows August the 2nd. Everybody under this live, if you're watching, this is the voice.
Pay the mechanic, pay the man, money.
This is the voice of Vonnet Bigford. Her event is August the 2nd. Start to gear up and put aside your coins one time. Vonnet, thank you so much. Vonnet says she taking she money back from she husband if he think yes.
Well, she said if she asks her husband for money borrowed,
give. Fine. But sometimes people may not want to ask. They want to do a little borrow. You can lend me $1,000.
But do you see that everyone agreed with Vonnet?
Because she's
Nobody
Vonnet.
did not agree.
Because she's Vonnet.
No, Valen, correct is right, Vonnet. Justice, you're coming.
I just want to say, I just want to say thank you to Ms. Vonnet for her contribution.
Yes.
And then I still want to announce that as from tonight, JD is on a suspension from the men club. He have grown very soft.
No,
marriage has
my thing is
softened
this.
him
No, why
considerably.
why the hell you tracking the woman for in the first place?
JD,
Don't take she out for no
JD,
lunch. Leave her.
tracking
Don't
have
mix
nothing to
business
do-
with practice.
tracking
Don't make
have
business with your
nothing to
service.
do
Don't
with the
mix
business.
with your clients and your clientele in that case.
Because JD, I know when you was a man of the world and you was on the beat out there.
Watch it,
Ain't no.
Watch. Watch it.
I gone.
Go on later. We'll take our next call. Ocean.
Oh gosh. It was Ocean calling?
Ocean,
Hi,
you come back. Let me finish with you now. You listening, man? Now?
Yes, go ahead.
You have a service. You have a nail manicure, pedicure service. Right? What's the name of it again?
It's pedicure, manicure, yeah, correct?
Right. What's the name of the place?
Obviously, Darren is.
Right. I'm not talking about now because obviously you're in a relationship. You have a strong man, right? So I hear.
We're going to talk
No, but
about
ladies, even to that, he has booked with me to get this service done, and he has to come with his money, JD.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, wait, what? I'm speaking
No.
English as a Chinese talking here.
No, wait.
He has to come with his full amount for the service.
You talking about the man you're in a relationship with right now had to come.
Correct is right.
No.
Absolutely correct.
No.
All your dread boy.
And anytime I need anything from his business, I pay my money.
Ocean, and that is your man, you say?
Yes.
Nah, boy. Nah.
You crazy? Jerry,
The
I'm
show
going to tell you
done.
something. And as Miss Bonnet rightfully just said, it has to have some kind of principle. Let me tell you something. It has to be an option. It should be an option for us to say, babe, relax yourself down, what happened?
Right.
But we must first come full 100. You might get it. You're going to talk about somebody before it's my man. I tell you what, right now, we have to come full 100.
Well, I speechless, because you telling me your man had to pay. Your man had to pay.
You know how much times, as Miss Warner says, he would have had to boost me up. Why you putting back the money there, or whatever? I said because I took the money and I said I was putting it back. You don't play with that.
Nah, boy. I really disagree. I disagree with this one, but you take it to a next level. You in a relationship with a man. You have a manicure and pedicure service. He come to do his foot and his hand, and you taking money from the man. Nah, boy.
He should get blind so early. He's wrong. That is madness. And as Ms. Bonnet said, we make anything real bad. And if it was the opposite direction, it would have been we would not done talk about what our man is. Just get your act together. You're unshipping it.
Okay, wait, boy.
So yeah, so it's yeah. So if I have to say anything, right?
Gone.
If I have to say anything, right?
Hmm.
Vonette said, and someone else said something as well in terms of women using. Now I cannot relate because, as a matter of fact, if I know a man is coming to my home, it's the time I choose to put on something less revealing. I just do it when women come and all.
Hold your thought there, Anissa.
Go ahead, Jezreel. Go
Jezreel,
ahead.
you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Hey.
What you see, dog? You hear this? Let me hear you.
All right, so yeah, what I'm saying, right? I'm not read what Nisa said, but the scenario is there.
Yeah.
Right.
The mechanic is who she did. She went out with her a few times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the man liked her and he took her out for lunch and they talking on the phone and da 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 da.
Right. They're not in a relationship. So then you can't expect the man to get you no free thing. Where's the man running a
The
business?
man is tracking the woman.
So what? So what? If
But what
if
kind of
he
locho man it is that having out here
brother,
tonight,
hold
boy?
on, hold on,
That
hold
locho
on, my
vibes,
brother.
boy.
Hold on,
You
my
will
brother.
get.
Let me tell you something. The world does not owe you anything.
That's correct.
Crazy.
That's correct.
Nobody owe you anything. No, the dynamic would change if it is, let me say, they're in a committed relationship or they're married. If they're in a relationship, right? Then no, you might expect, all right, let me do this for my woman.
But
my
Ocean
woman.
now
Because at
say
the
she
end of
just
the day-
take money from she man if he come to do nails on foot.
Well, that Ocean. Not everybody had a choice. Everybody had their own choice to winners. But me, no, if I have a business and I in a relationship with a woman and we going down strong, I don't want to, you don't have to pay me for nothing.
That's
You
why I say,
understand?
yeah, but and that same energy is what I feel can be given if you are interested. Remember, you want this person to be intended. You like this person. You say, girl, don't worry about that because this is part of me liking you.
But
How I
the
taking money from
difference is, let me tell you where the problem comes in. The problem comes in when she is expecting him to
Which
do
she
that.
said,
you
which
have
she
to do
said
this
she
for me.
expected.
Well,
she was expecting it.
Jezreel, you ever work
Right,
taxi
that's
before? You
problem.
ever pull a bull before? You ever work
Yeah,
taxi?
I call bull and thing.
All right,
Yeah.
good. If it's somebody you talking to on the phone, you see a young lady, you just talk to her, or let's go out for lunch. If you picture by Train City by the mall and you work in taxi, you're gonna take the $5 from she?
First of all, me personally, I'm not tracking no passenger, brother. No problem.
Oh God, Lord Father.
That trouble is, but I'll go along with it just for
Yeah.
the sake of the conversation.
Would
right?
you take these $6 from her?
Me personally?
Yeah, you.
Nah, I go say it's all right. Cool.
Well, this is
But
the
if it
same
is-
thing now I'm
let me-
saying.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. It would be a problem if she feels she could expect me to give she free drop right through. Say like, she ain't even dip it. She personal boy. At least, ladies, show that you have intention of respecting the man also, because you never know, I could be going through some hard times right now, and I pull in bull to really try and make up rent and whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, now watch this. In the letter, she didn't say she didn't pay, She said she could have probably paid, and she said, but am I wrong to think that this man not supposed to take my money?
Yes, you're wrong. Don't expect that. That is not your man.
This is
That
not going good.
your husband.
This is not going good for this this particular. It backfiring.
Jezreel.
That entitlement by JD.
Jezreel, you have a girl yet? That's why you're single still,
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, boy.
Oh my God.
Jezreel, put your phone number out there. Only he's a tall red-skinned Rasta man and he looking for it. What's your number?
JD, oh God.
I'm gonna get him the number.
Have a good day. Have a good
Could
day.
you
All
relax?
right, cool. He gone.
Jeez.
Oh, he's a catcher. He's a hustler there
I
too.
let you talk for the past town. He in Mays.
And you have a name, all the women like
Trinisia.
man with sexy name, Jezreel.
Trinisia, you can call now if you want. I just hearing JD in my eardrum. Nothing else.
Jezreel.
Anyway, so Vonette is saying, JD, one lunch and you're talking about intended. She is expecting too much too soon.
Nah, man, all yeah.
Somebody said good night here. Good night to Trisha. How you doing? This is not going well at all.
I know.
Somebody calling?
Good night.
Hey, good evening. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Trinisia, what going on?
That coming in the heat of the thing,
I wanna hear what you think. I wanna hear what you think.
So here's my perspective. I don't know. I came in when Miss Bonnet was talking, so I don't really know what went down, right? So, but thankfully, Nisa would have put it in the chat.
Right.
Nobody's obligated to give you anything.
Same thing Justice said.
The man has a service.
Mm-hmm.
He's providing a service for you.
Hmm.
Whether he likes you or not, that has nothing to do with your service.
Hmm.
Now, what I would have done is when he my thing is this. I would always offer money for whatever. Because remember, at the end of the day, that is your craft.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I would be like, okay, how much it costs? And if it is when I ask you that, you say, no, it's okay, that's something different. But I'm not going to what's the word, Nisa? To
I have no idea.
Oh. I'm not going to just think. That's not the word I'm looking for, but I'm not just going to just think that
Assume?
okay, because we assume, right?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm not just gonna assume that okay, because we talking and getting to know each other, whatever, that service no longer, you understand? At the end of the day, the man has a business he's running.
Hmm.
Probably if they get a little more into it,
Mm-hmm.
probably that may or may not, you understand? That
Mhm.
service she may or may not have to pay because, it all depends on where the direction of the relationship. But I was kind of torn when I first heard because I think sometimes as females we drop the ball so much thinking that, because we cute or whatever, that we could get away with certain things.
Yeah.
And I think we need to stop that because when they come around certain women, like myself, is be a problem. Because we understand our value and our worth. Right? So we need to do a little better with that is concerned for me. I'm hearing all that JD saying, the man tracking, yes, this, that, the other, but at the end of the day, he is providing a service as well. It is up to him
Well, leave the blasted woman
if
alone.
she asks.
Don't
That
track,
too, but my
don't track
thing
nobody.
is,
Don't track nobody. You're working. Where the hell you going taking the woman out for lunch and talking like if you're interested, and then when she say could fix this for me, yeah, $300. What kind of
you see, look, Cassius now putting it up there.
right? But what I'm saying is this.
Parts and labor.
Yeah, but it's okay. It may not. We didn't know if it's parts or labor. If it's parts, he could say, well, the parts is $4,000, but I ain't gonna charge you to put it in.
JD, I could ask you another question. I could ask you something. Do we know if these two people really like each other? Because a lunch it could be a real mutual, like a real normal thing,
Well, she said the man like.
She indicated that there's a liking.
Yeah,
So
he like.
they both like each other. That's the gist of this entire thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't assume. I'm still not doing that.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
If
I'm just not going to.
If you're in a relationship though, you're in a relationship and that's your man.
Different.
Yeah, but Ocean and things so Ocean dread boy.
No, but I agree with Ocean too, to a point. Like again, I still will not
just assume.
No. I would rather say want your woman and you know that kind of thing. I would never assume that it's okay to just. I have friends who have maxi taxis, and I would jump in and buy city and they will strips and walk off at me. I feel a kind of way because at the end of the day, that's what you do it all day. You understand? So that's just my 2 cents.
Thanks,
so
Jen.
you all look lovely as ever. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you. That's watch man. I thought it when Ocean spoke, it was bad. But then I thought it would not get worse. Then Vonette come and just top it off,
Just will say it have real gimme. Not just two gimme. It have gimme girl out there, fellas. Be careful. And let me tell you something. Sometimes I worry for my son because I started to see a different type of generation coming up, Like, it's almost now they are the girls who kind of understand that they want to be able to have their own things and buy their own things, but then there are a set of people that kind of come across as culture vultures and they want the man to do everything for them. It doesn't necessarily look good and it doesn't necessarily feel good. So when I think about my son, I just had to be telling him, hey, be careful, Don't just think that because you like a girl, it's not even your intended or this, that, and the other, that you're going to be spending your hard-earned money that you're working for to just because you like somebody. Right? I haven't said much because a lot is happening in the chat. A lot is happening. JD in my ear bell again. I hear him. You're that passionate tonight, boy. But I agree. I started by saying, right? And we'll read one and comment after. I started by saying, if a man is coming to my home, that is the time I just put on a sweats or something. Make sure I have a brassiere on and I am looking not whatever, as dowdy as possible. That's just me, because I don't want no small talk. Anytime you start a small talk with me calling you back. JD knows that. If you know me, my friends know me, know my personality. Right? I am not in that. But I saying that to talk about when Vonette and Trinicia said, women have this way that we use what we have in a way to lure men to either just give it thing for free or whatever. And that's kind of not cool. It's not cool. I understand the expectation to a degree, but I am not, because it's almost like, I like him. I wonder if, to me, there's a, listen, I'm thinking like human, like somebody, I wonder if you wonder, but the bold expectation is what I have an issue with.
I mean, whether it's bold or not.
No, it does matter. It can't be whether it's bold or not.
If she out for just still having any expectation, you must have a little expectation. The man like you, he tracking you, carrying you for all you're talking all 2 or 3 in the morning. And all right, but let me get to this. Vonette says, my mother does come all my shoes. She makes me.
She make me.
Right.
I come out she belly.
Right.
She does buy a ticket every single show because she respects what I do. And that's her mother.
No, and now watch it. I could understand that. Because now you're talking a different kind of support. Children. Right? That's a different kind of energy. If Skylar having a concert, I'm not expecting, I want to support my daughter and I go to pay. It's a different kind of energy. Now it's a different kind of, you understand?
But
it's a different kind of energy.
But it's the principle she's speaking about. So what she's saying there is the principle of whether I like you, love you, went to school with you, or whatever with you, I know you, but it doesn't mean that because I know you, I just expect that I don't have to give, pay, or do, she's talking about principle. That's what she's talking about.
The principle a little bit different day because now you're talking children.
No, it's not. That's why, anyway, let me wash my mouth, Let me wash my mouth. Cohen says, no, not JD. When a work woman come to fix anything, looks like he making oil down, fig punch, all the I don't understand this. I is an old lady. I mean, I don't know what you just said. Yeah. I don't understand what you're saying there. But yeah, I think to have a bold expectation, like, I go just, it should be offered.
I don't think she wrote it in that way. She said,
no, it didn't seem.
She said, like, am I? Read the ending. How she said, am I?
She said, the car started back acting again. I carried it back by him thinking maybe he would give me a blight. I think this is where it went wrong for her. Right? The car started acting up again. I carried it back by him thinking maybe he would give me a blight.
And next thing too,
why
the damn car acting up again. I mean, you're not doing a good job. You're not even supposed to finish. You understand? So
anyway, so this is the ending, but he still charged me. Tell me now, am I foolish for thinking he shouldn't charge me just because he likes me?
Well, that's the problem they too at the end. And it's not because she didn't say, am I? If she didn't say, am I weird to think that he should have given my blight because he didn't complete the job completely? That if she say he like him, and she's not right, and she's not wrong. She's not wrong, right?
Well, you seem to be the only person tonight on the ladies' side, right? Good night, Angela. Angela says, I agree with you, Nisa. Why should I give my body easily to lure you? You must show me you care.
The woman never said she giving no body. It's the man tracking.
I was talking about what I was talking about. There's not the woman said that. I was talking about Vonette and Trinicia talking about what women do sometimes to expect men to just, right? So there we go. Oh God, I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't think I could do this tonight.
Well, just take your mash up one time.
I think I could do it tonight.
Just take your mash up one time.
So we're going through. We're going through.
If you don't know what classroom is, Nisa, tell them what classroom is if they're watching for the first time.
Well, I'm tired, but here we go. So classroom is a rhyming game or a sound-alike game. So it means we cannot say the same word twice. If we do, the word has to mean something totally different. All right? The first 3 points in a row wins. We want to credit Nick Cannon and
Wilding Out.
Wilding Out. That's where we took the game from. I don't have no energy, but Babe want to go through.
Who won last week? Because I want to
You
win
did.
3 times.
I
I
think
want to
you
win
won.
3 times in a row.
You won last week.
I want to win 3 times in a row. All right, we flip it.
Hold on, load on the music. Load on the music. Everything with you has to be loud, boy. I ain't understand. You're loud. Load on the music a little bit. Let me tell the people, right? We need the audience to let us know if people are saying the word twice. We also need the audience to pay attention to let us know if people are trying to cheat.
No,
right?
only remember.
Don't make up any words, please.
Yeah.
No cheating.
And remember, audience, remember, when you're listening to hear if somebody say the word twice, right? Listen good,
Listen to the context.
Listen to the context as well. Right? So if I say plate to eat and then plate in your teeth, you can't say, JD say plate twice. Listen to the context. Because all it is like to fight me down. Right.
So you flipping Faith? You flip now.
Yeah. What you taking?
I taking birds.
Birds or numbers?
All right.
Nisa going first.
So I'm starting first. First to 3 guys, listen out please, because JD sometimes likes to cheat, right?
Never that.
There we go.
My words is just be so astronomical. She doesn't know. Sometimes I say a word and she never hear before when she look in the dictionary. Bang it there, you know. Throw she up for a loop-de-doop. Let me go.
Let's get ready to
Hold on, man.
In the classroom.
Oh God, we sorry.
Music loud in my ears. In the classroom.
How about now?
Good. In the classroom. So I start, right? Hey.
Go wrong again. Let me take off the phone number.
In the classroom. In
Right.
the classroom. Woo. My cup is red in the classroom.
I put you to bed in the classroom.
Dead in the classroom.
Police look the feds in the classroom.
Not slow, but sped in the classroom.
Gunshots full up a lead in the classroom.
I like Flintstones, Fred in the classroom.
Rob the bank, then we fled in the classroom.
His name is Obed in the classroom.
See me start back, me not to dread in the classroom.
Not this, instead in the classroom.
Yeah, act like a peg in the classroom.
What?
Your
What?
peg.
What?
Your peg.
JD, shut up.
Your peg.
JD,
You want me to get a
JD,
little bit more
JD.
graphic? Huh?
Everything that we were doing was ending in ED.
Yeah.
You said peg? Act like a peg?
I said I like your peg in the classroom. And you said dread. What? It's not rhyming? All right, let's go to the comment section. What do you think? Did that rhyme? Come on, guys. Did it rhyme?
No.
Who the point go to?
Me. And you know that too. Thank you. You know that too. Like, we don't fight it now.
It don't rhyme?
It does.
Fournette, peg.
How does it rhyme, JD? How does it rhyme? Look, he watching for you to tell him. You waiting for them to tell you it's not rhyming?
JD, shut up. I'm weak here. Okay.
Thank
Point
you.
for Nisa. All right,
Thank you,
Cassius.
Cassius. But you waited for them to tell you that? JD don't like
Trend,
to lose it earlier. Watch
All
the
right,
energy
cool.
change. Watch
Okay,
watch
now
how it
let me
change.
go. Let me go.
Watch how it change. You don't like
One for Nisa. One for Nisa.
in the classroom. She said, in the classroom. Hey. The sky is gray in the classroom.
Yeah, I'm in my heyday in the classroom.
I rock and sway in the classroom.
Yo, your body is slay in the classroom.
In the month of May in the classroom.
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre in the classroom.
I like today in the classroom.
Party over here, hey in the classroom.
I like hay in the classroom.
I just said hay.
I know, I'm talking about hay that this horse just eat.
You didn't say that before?
No, I did not.
You never said hey?
No, I did not.
Did Nisa say hey?
Even
Okay.
no, I didn't.
All right,
so
cool.
hay that the horses just eat, yeah.
Okay, go again.
What, say it over?
Yeah.
Okay. I like hay in the classroom.
Come my way in the classroom.
Her name is Paula May in the classroom.
Everybody I say in the classroom.
Toupee in the classroom.
Yeah, Amelie in the classroom.
Oh God. Stop it. Stop it.
I said.
JD, stop it.
I said.
JD, Amelie.
Amelie.
Oh, God.
In the classroom.
Oh, God, oh, God.
You don't know what Amelie
Hear
means?
Hear what I'm saying. You're going on
Don't,
live.
No. Don't tell me what to say.
Okay.
Right?
JD. All right.
Amelie in the classroom. Okay?
JD, come on now. You're wasting time.
I'm not wasting time. I'm going to look up for the word for you. Is that all right? Amelie in the classroom. Can you give me, good night, Saul. Can you give me the meaning of Amelie?
Good night, JD. So, Amélie isn't a word with a single fixed definition on its own, but it's often recognized because of the French film Amélie 2001.
All you know, JD lying, right? And if JD does this,
All right,
I
Saul.
am
Okay,
done.
okay. All right. You know what? Go ahead.
You just cheating for no reason, bro.
Go ahead now.
But all you see how JD energy change, I cannot stand this boy.
Go ahead now, man.
But you tried to cheat,
One,
bro.
I'm not cheating. Let's go. One, there we go.
Do you like my hat in the classroom?
Yeah, your body is fat in the classroom.
Splat in the classroom.
A rat in the classroom. I'm coming back up. Yo, hater.
I just exhausted that
Let
you
me
are
get the
trying
charger.
to.
Let me get the charger before we go on that.
I am exhausted. Look how happy he get that he coming back up. My brain just get exhausted because he is trying. The man trying to cheat. I'm like, yo, whatever.
Hey, don't hate.
Or let's see how JD energy has changed just because he's losing. My brain tired. So here what? Let me go.
Hold on. Don't trade it all because I think it off.
Me and Trini not talking, I tired. Come quick. Come on. That's all he know, Batty jokes. That's all he did. He could rhyme that good.
Wait, let me see
Come
if
on.
you're Batty fat.
All right, come on.
Right, ready? My turn? So it's 2-1?
You know it's 2-1. Let's go.
Woo!
Can you go ahead? Thank you.
Yeah. I'm coming back up on you. Put your hands in the air like you don't care. Wave it in your house, say yeah. I do my thing in the classroom.
I got my ring in the classroom.
Let me do a little fling in the classroom.
I'd rather sing in the classroom.
Look at my bling in the classroom.
The birds got a wing in the classroom.
Ting ring, do your thing in the classroom.
A little chick, a gooseling in the classroom.
Yeah, you know I like a thing in the classroom.
Bing in the classroom.
Chicken wing in the classroom.
I said wing already.
What wing you mean? A wing like football if you're playing on the wing? Or because I said football on the wing.
I didn't.
I said, what did I say?
All right, keep your
No.
wing. Keep
What
your
wing did you mean?
I can't remember the context at this time. So let's go. Keep your wing.
Ocean says she said wing.
So go ahead. So say your wing over. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
No. Take it. You know what?
But what I can't remember my context. He could say wing to me in the East Wing. But I know he's lying.
I meant football wing.
But you said chicken wing. So what do you mean?
I said chicken wing?
Yes, you did.
Guys, did I say chicken wing?
Yes, you did. You said chicken wing in the classroom. Which means he means the wing.
No, Jade. Good night. Wing is not wing, Jade. You gotta know the rules. Welcome, Jade, but you gotta know the rules.
Hi, Jade.
What did I say? Did I say chicken wing?
You said chicken wing. That's why I said
Nisa
wing
said
already.
chicken wing in the classroom. JD.
He said chicken wing.
JD said thing twice.
He said chicken wing.
JD, you lose.
Come on, guy. I'm so tired. I cannot fight with this boy at all, you know. Look at you. Look how he's at, bruh. I don't even have energy to bring Felicia out. But here we go. Here we go. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me. My name Felicia. And I comes out when Janisa wins this game. My mama told me, she said, you got to read them books because if you read the books, they're going to save your life. You might not see it in the moment, but there comes a time when those words are going to make sense. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. I want to thank my mama. Yes, I do. I love you. Thank you so much. All my fans and followers, I appreciate it so much.
We're going to hurry now.
Hold on, because last week he really, really tried me. And I prayed and I said, Jesus, this week I'm going to take my time. Can you say time in the comments? Let me say time. I took my time. I said, do not fight. We wrestle. Not
Can you hurry up?
Flesh and blood. But the books. So I got to thank my mama. My name Felicia. Thank you so much. Come on, JD. Come on. Come on.
Congratulations
Look
to...
at the same time. I said, can you say time and time? That's right. You are such a sore loser. I hate you for that. Look at this energy now.
Congratulations to Nisa. Of course, that is... Classroom sponsored by Little Caesars. Thank you so much, Little Caesars. They have the hot and ready or 1 minute free. Classroom is sponsored by Little Caesars. All right.
They still saying time.
A little ship it. You know when I win a little girl so for me.
Oh no!
When I win a little girl
cheat.
so for me, boy.
No, because I play fair and square.
Everybody's saying time.
Can you say time? Thank you so much, Mama.
Hey,
all right.
I want to give a special shout before we go to closing thoughts. I want to give a special shout out to YouTube tonight.
Yeah,
YouTube
boy.
have 41 people in the building. Like, how? I don't even know. Like, yo, don't even know what this means. That because now I'm thinking.
No, we good.
Because YouTube is like we used to get three
people on YouTube
watching on YouTube. So shout out to YouTube. So let me show you what the numbers are. We have 100 and something people in here. YouTube. Right. Watching, and there's 40 people over there. We have 55 people on JD's vlog, and we have 11 people on Nisa. So
I thank you guys.
So thank you so much. And you know how lives are across the board. Since the pandemic, lives just crash. Not because people don't have good content, because Facebook just put a chokehold on the algorithm where your followers are concerned. So yes, I have 79,000 followers, but that don't matter anymore because now it's about algorithm and it's about what you interested in or if you share and that person is interested in as well. So it doesn't matter. Before you have 79,000 followers, they send it out to 0.2% and you have about 300 people in here.
Yeah.
Them days done.
Done.
And finished.
Just like you in the game just now. Can you say time?
Anyway, this is why you all mean so much to us. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
The more you watch and the more you engage, like typing, even if it's just to say goodnight, it goes a long way, all right?
Yeah.
Sadie, jump back across.
Sadie said they say YouTube nice and clear. Anyway, hey.
Oh, YouTube net clearer?
Naisha is saying, I love y'all. Friends in my head. When I come TT in TNT, I'm looking for you all. Yeah, man. Link up. Let me link up.
Easy, nice. What's the name?
Naisha.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to closing thoughts. We already know what the yeah, you here with me?
Yeah. I like how she said friends in my head. I like it.
Closing thoughts. I think this was a landslide tonight. I feel like JD is the only one that sided with the young lady tonight. My closing thoughts are very simple tonight. Expectations. I have this thing I say, less expectations. What do I say, boy?
Less expectations, less disappointment.
Thank you. Look, you know what I said. Less expectations, less disappointments. I say it all the time. And women.
Curtis Jordan, one boy. Good night.
Hey, take TikTok.
I want to see you on TikTok live.
Oh, TikTok mean. People over there mean. I don't want nobody attacking me and my son and people that don't exist. It's
and real talk,
weird.
what we could do is we could have Instagram as well and TikTok, but we had to pay more money for that. And right now we good.
It's a lot. But we see how it goes.
It's a lot for the year.
Joanna says, I love looking at you all on my TV. That's why I am on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Okay, yeah. Show us some videos. It'll be nice. So my closing thoughts, right? Less expectations, less disappointments. I understand how the woman felt because you're thinking, hey, I'm interested in you. You interested in me. Probably you can give me a blight. But to expect it, you see the pushback again in the comment section. You know, women are urging you to not think that way. Always think if something is a service, unless that man is probably your husband and says, babe, I got it. Oh, I got you. Oh, it's okay. Never expect. Never. Because like with us, JD takes no money from me, period. If I borrow or if I ask for something borrowed and I have it to give him back, he never takes it back. And sometimes I would leave it. I say, no, I'm putting it here for you. He's going to leave it there for me. He's not taking it. Right? But to each his own. But I don't use my position as a wife to say, well, me giving he back that.
And she would never
or
do that.
He does always give me anyway, so I'm not giving him. To have that mindset, I think, is where it goes a little left. So the man could end up feeling so what it is. You just, so you're not wrong. You're not right. It's kind of just like in between, but you just said you all went on a date, like one thing, so to expect it, I think you're rushing the brush a little bit there, as much as I do understand, and that's it. Don't do that again. Pay for your thing as much as you could, so nobody had nothing to say.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Nice, Lisa. That's a closing thoughts.
Yes, sir.
All right, so before I jump in my closing thoughts, let me just do this real quick because we owe them one more for this hour.
Pizza.
Little Caesars for always sponsoring us. We really, really appreciate you guys. If anybody wants to advertise with us, we have affordable rates for small businesses, entrepreneurs, or if you know anybody that has a business and they want to advertise, we have packages. I also do the ads for you. If you don't have an ad, don't worry about it. If you need a poster, we do that too. We do all of that. All of that are different packages and bundles. But if you have a small business, we really want to, bless you up and get the word out there. Because guess what? If you selling pilau, your pilau could be bad like Yaz. If nobody don't know it bad like Yaz, you will eat your pilau alone, all right? Word of mouth is good. Word of mouth is good, but it's in this age of marketing, promoting, and AI, word of mouth will just take a little while, but you want to use all your resources, right? Word of mouth, you want to use, you invest in your own self, your own business. All right, so.
Before you go to closing thoughts, let me just acknowledge Pastor Google. Hi, Pastor Google.
Pastor Google in the business on you. What? And jump above for the general here on YouTube. All the Pastor Google in the house.
Also, Nisha is saying Happy Palm Sunday. If you love Easter, I don't know. I love Easter. For me, I never really partook in the hot cross buns thing, but I just like to watch Jesus movies. But now we could watch Chosen. I don't know if anybody here ever press play on Chosen, but there are five seasons out. Press
love
play. Best version of any Jesus stories I've ever seen. We working during Easter, that's what happens when you're an adult. You can't just stay home and watch Jesus movies. But happy Easter in advance. So it's Palm Sunday. So this is the day Jesus would have come into the city with the palms.
I love that
it's
day.
Today.
I don't respect Christmas, but I love this Easter.
Trinisa likes my shirt. I like it too, girl. I like it too.
Of course, Pastor Google, blessings. Thank you. It's an honor for you to come through and just pass through and watch our podcast. Thank you so much.
She says this was enjoyable. We had fun.
This Maya?
No. Yes.
Look, Maya boy.
Hey,
Drop
Hi, Mize. Please tell your husband I said what's up.
Maya, I would have liked you. Maya, you lucky we coming off, boy. I would have liked to hear Maya if you hear what your sister say.
Oh God.
I doubt you like that.
don't got nothing to say. Come now,
If you hear what your sister say, Maya, I ain't able. All right, my closing thoughts.
Yes.
You interested in that?
But I mean, you've been saying it all night, so let me hear.
First of all, my closing thoughts is towards the mechanic. You, man. Because the lady or whoever wrote this is watching, because of course, guys, you know, it's anonymous, right? Family, if you listen, watch me this. I don't think that you are wrong, not one hell of a bit. Let me start first of all with the man. What are you tracking the woman for if you know that you're not going and mix business with pleasure? Don't track nobody, none of your clients. You see that industry where fixing car? If a woman jump out the car and you hear slow music and she walking down the road slow motion, ignore all of that. Where you going and having conversations with the woman on the WhatsApp till 2 o'clock in the morning, or you're going out for lunch to eat roti and whatever. Don't do that. Right? Don't do that. And then watch you. You're not expecting to continue that energy. You know the kind of man he is? He look like the kind of man who will carry you out for lunch and then say, we offer for him to pay for the lunch now, boy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that is the man. Where going wrong she for? Number two, family are not mad at you because now you are not completely, you are out of the customer zone. You're not a complete customer anymore. All they talking, all they going out for food. He did a job that he didn't even finish. Well,
why do you assume he didn't finish? She said the car started giving trouble again. It could have been something else.
Okay, fine.
She didn't specify.
All right, fine. You know what you should do? Go by a next mechanic and pay your full money and leave you right there. Because how in God's it's normal for her to expect. But wait a minute, he liking me, we talking, we going on good. Something going wrong with my car again. And he say, all right, don't worry about that, Nigel. No, Cassia said labor, pass and thing.
Labor, yeah.
Okay, if he say, well, your alternator mash up and he says $3,500 for that, he will say, okay, it's $3,500 for the alternator. I go, source that out, but don't worry. I'll put it in for you, small thing. You understand? And then you continue going out and see where it's going. So I'm not mad at you at all, family. If you wondered, but I wonder if he should have, I wonder because he like me, he take money from me still. I find that weird. Right? So I am the sole person in this whole life.
Basically.
Who agreed with you, and I don't think the way how she wrote what she wrote, it didn't come across like she cocky.
It didn't come across very
arrogant.
Why are you charging me? I find it wasn't that
like
tone.
that. She just, you want to read that again, Nisa?
It wasn't that tone at all. But
she just said, am I wrong to think?
Hey, JD and Nisa, hear me now. I'm a 35-year-old woman, single, and now kind of dating. I have a car, but it's giving trouble. So this mechanic came, checked it out. He seemed real interested in me. It took about a week to fix, but in that time, we talked plenty. He asked me for lunch, we went. I got back my car, it was working nice. We continued to talk. It seemed like he really liked me. Then the car started back acting up again. I carried it back by him, thinking maybe he would give me a bly, but he still charged me. Tell me, am I foolish for thinking he shouldn't charge me just because he likes me?
I can't punch down on that woman for that.
Cassia said, we all know for sure Jay never changed her alternator.
Boys, Max, you forget her.
I don't know. That's why I say I don't think she's wrong or right completely, but I understand the expectation. But I just saying as a woman, you can't just, I don't know, boy. I don't know.
Look, Chinisha says, JD, it's not normal. Suppose the woman accustomed going around him because they can't get her by. Supposing not. Well, supposing she minding she business and this man coming saying, I like you, kind she for roti, and this, that, and
but
whatever.
But he's not wrong to charge for his service. Unless the relationship elevates itself.
Let me tell you, watch me. You're not wrong for charging his services, but you're wrong for going and tracking the damn woman, and then when you're gone, she call you back to do her service, and then you're telling she like, me know you. He even said discount. Where that is going to be after? And so check she there. Only eating after, yeah.
All right, we get you. You don't agree? Well, you are the literal only one tonight.
Me, I know somebody else agreed with me here. Somebody named
JD, I agree with you. Oh, Lysel.
Yeah, so all right, let me clap myself.
Yeah, clap you.
Hey, thank you, Nisa. All right, guys. So that's
all right.
Again, we want to say we in jazz season,
Trinicia,
right?
tell me read something that you misinterpreted.
Oh,
please read this. What's she talking about? Nisa, please read this. Trinicia.
JD is not.
JD, it is not normal. Suppose women are custom going around him because they can get a blind.
Oh.
Yeah. So he probably saying, she's saying, probably he accustomed to that.
Well, stop tracking blasted woman who you're working for.
Who say he tracking them?
Is he like she and can't she out?
But she liked him back.
Well, yeah. She liked him back.
She didn't even say, listen, I know I don't know you that much. We now start to talk.
Hey, some people agree with my boy.
Listen, you listening to what I'm saying? I know I don't know you that well. We now start to talk. In a little financial situation, you think you could help him out a little bit? She didn't even say that.
She probably not in a financial situation. She just probably find like, you like me?
Hey,
we going out. We talking whole night on WhatsApp. We video calling. Something gone wrong with my car again.
But how did that conversation go? Hey, James, something wrong with my car, boy.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, what going on with it? She said, well,
I hear that noise.
So I hear that knock.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So he said, well, I will come and check it for you tomorrow and see what goes on. He come and check it tomorrow, whatever. He check it. He say, well, you need X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
This will come up to about $600, you know.
Right.
Right. She said, well, okay, 600. All right. Okay. I ain't had that right now, you know. Because it's a conversation.
Even if she ain't say that.
No, but so where do you start assuming?
No, here we're supposed to go there, right?
Mm-hmm.
This thing coming up to $600. The fan belt is $120. Just organize the fan belt and don't worry, go put it on fair. That is how that's supposed to go.
If he wants it to go that way.
That is how that's supposed to go. Because you're liking the woman. All is not normal customers no more. And here she, oh God, thanks. Oh, hear him. Well, the fan belt is $120, and then my labor is $345.
So he say, okay, coming up to about $600. I am saying if she says, oh good, I didn't think I had that right now, nah.
Well,
then he can say, well, here what?
No, you know what he could say? Because since you're dealing with she like a customer, he could say, well, I know my problem, family.
No, but then, okay, he's going beyond when she says, I don't think, because she's not just a normal customer, so she can share. I don't really think I have that right now.
Keep the same blasted energy. That is what you have to do. Keep the same energy. Why you acting now like if you want to have act like if she's a customer? Because if she's a stranger.
No, I never said that.
But you are charging her based on relation
JD,
rules.
if I call one of my makeup artists, because I try to establish good relationships with my with the people who I use, right? Mm-hmm. I cannot just assume that because I talk to you whole week, we laugh, we cry, we pray, that check me, hey Avi, I have something to do Saturday, girl. I really
fine.
I have a face to do. Here, Avi. Yeah, but come true now. What I mean,
so you can say like treating.
No, well, just come true now because we talk and laugh whole week.
Okay, perfect. I love that. Now watch this. It have male makeup artists out there bad, right?
Yeah.
All right. You're gone. You're single. Hey Nisa, I really love your music, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And you're such an inspiration to me. You do your face. Good, bad. First thing, bam. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He charge you. How much for a face? $450, $350?
Depends, yeah.
Right, $450 you pay. You're going back for the next one. You pay again. Or let's start talking in between.
Mm-hmm.
You know, girl, I was really interested in you. I love how your face thing and whatever. You think you want to go to a little dinner with me? A dinner, you see, you know. I don't really go out with men like that, you know. But we talking, we going down. We could go on a date. All right, cool. You go on the date. all your thing, wherever.
Oh God, you're talking
Hold
slow.
on now, man. Watch this now. Nice. Bam. Cook Franklin concert coming up. You have to do your face. You're going to do your face now. You could do my face, man. Hey, no problem. You know, I got you. Come, sit down. When you're done, thing, him. Yeah, you okay, thanks. You're getting ready to go in your purse now. And he watching you and you take out the $350 and you give him and he take it.
Yeah.
That normal? And
Unless it's stipulated.
You
Unless
all
it's
are
no.
speaking like, and he has an attraction for you. You like him, and what all you going on the road.
I think
in that
it's
kind
up
of
to
vibes.
him. It's up to him to decide if he takes that money. But she should not assume.
Good night, Ingrid. Let me drop a bomb for you.
We not start the show and starting over. Eh?
Nah, we looking at us out. This. You take me there, you know.
Very good. It should be left up to the gentleman to decide.
Okay, no problem.
Right, because they're going out and she
Don't
clearly
take nobody out for.
hold on.
Don't take nobody out for no blasted lunch, and you're interested, and then when you do it,
listen.
Cross that out.
Listen, they both going out. They agree they're attracted to each other, but clearly they're thinking differently. And the thing is, the assumption is the issue. I'm not saying he doesn't like her.
She just
he probably does like her, but in his mind, he's not there yet. In his mind, he's not at the point where he's willing to say, I'll do it for you for free, and that's his right. Don't mean that he's not attracted to her or he doesn't like her, but you can't put that weight on him that just because we went on one date, we're talking for 2 weeks, that I'm just supposed to.
I saying if he's interested in her, that is part of the interest. Girl, I'm interested in you. I like you, so I ain't taking no money from you.
Well, I hear what I'm interested in you, and I need some tomorrow. I'm interested in you, and I need something for tomorrow.
I'm interested in you, and I want some tonight.
You want something every minute. That is sickening. That ain't changing.
I want some tonight.
Anyway, you want something? No. If you could get a chance, it's just no. Well, all is no. It's easy. But focus, and let me just tell the people good night. Thanks.
You could get one time, you know.
But go ahead now.
You see my
Watch me. Try and say goodbye now. You was one of them fellas that just take long to say goodbye. That why you just end up in wingwam.
I just take long.
Oh God, come now. I'm ready to go. I can't take it. Say good night, please.
Next week, Saturday, please God, we are going to be not on the podcast. We're doing it next Sunday. Next week, Saturday, we will be where, Nisa? Either this one?
We will be at
here.
2 places, right?
Right.
So Jazz in Red is on the 4th, and I Am Jazz Fest. No. Jazz in Red is on the 5th, and the Sound Off is on the 4th in San Fernando. There we go. So 4, this show is first. Sound Off at Sunset is on the 4th. And on the 5th.
The 4th is what day? A Friday?
I don't know.
Check that day because I want to let them know if the check is back next week. That's something like a weekend thing.
So the 4th is a Saturday, the 5th is a Sunday.
So we have no podcast next week.
That's it. Unless you do it during the week. And that can happen.
All right. So we're not going to be here next weekend. All right.
Hey, we shall still here. I ain't able to no girl.
We'll have a makeup show for you all. All in all, we just do it. So we'll be back the next weekend.
I'm interested in you, I need something tomorrow.
Don't worry about it now. I need something
tonight. I need it
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You're getting it. Watch me.
Well, I work for that, you know.
Take it tonight. You're getting anything you
You're
want.
sickening.
Oh,
God. Hold you later.
Thank you for watching another episode of JD's Vlog. My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
It's the Friday Week and Live.
Shoo!
See you all when the date is next. Babe.
Oh gosh, is everything you gotta do, I gotta help you do? We're seeing them in 2 weeks. We're seeing them on the 11th.
What we have going on there?
Check my phone. That is nothing. We're seeing all on the 11th. Nothing he can do without me, you know.
Please put it in your calendars. We're going to be back here on the 11th. All right? Love all the later.
You can stick, boy. Lord
YouTube,
Father.
respect. Guys,
Bye,
remember to...
Joanna.
Right, Joanna. Remember to share the live before you leave. Facebook and YouTube. Take the link. Copy the link. Like, go to the share. Copy the link. And if you could just put it on your status or your group or
But you
something
don't know
like
how
that.
to say goodbye? Never could say goodbye. Let us go, please.
You do a random singing now?
I'm interested in you. Let's go.
All right, we out, guys. Later.
Bye.
Shaku. Shaku.